now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
It seems odd, all the hoopla I'm hearing. That's right. Change the station, you're witnessing greatness. I heard. Far from basic, they making a statement. Better salute you in the presence of made men. Spitting the truth of the show is live too. It's the Oddcast on Bars and Hoops. You can go online or play it in your coops. I'ma just make sure 8 to 10 is the time to choose. Spread love to Steels and the crew. I see you on the top as we continue to move. Friday night.
Yeah. Bars and Hoops. You know, you heard them. As we continue to move from 8 to 10, the Oddcast is show, tell a friend to tell a friend. This ain't your regular, we out here setting trends. From a list that never ends, from trending topics, bars, you know we locked it. Hoopla from the latest hoop stars, you know we got it. We give you something to do on Friday nights. The Oddcast is show, make sure to subscribe and like.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Where the world of hip-hop and sports lives. Steelsdagreat, 3D, DeMarco the Great, DJ JOJ, and we got our special invited guest. We're going to let him introduce himself.
King Logo, a.k.a. Bill Minor.
King Logo, a.k.a. Bill Minor. My people, shout out to y'all, man, for pulling up to us on this Friday. We call this the Thanksgiving Hangover.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Black Friday. Are you still out here shopping, spending money outside of the black? I mean, we're going to get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? But before we normally get into our topics, man, we normally go around the table just to break bread and see how everybody week was leading into today, man. So we're going to start with my man 3D. 3, talk to the people, man. How was your week, man, leading today? How was your Thanksgiving?
I mean, it was cool. It was cool. I mean, ain't really do much, man. And every day we make it to another show, it's a blessing. Just you know what I'm saying? Every day we make it to another show, it's a blessing. It's always hectic week, Thanksgiving, all the running around. I hosted this year at the crib, so you know.
Shout out to 3.
Like that's what was going on. But it was cool. Everything was cool.
There goes the neighborhood. Pops, everybody pulled up?
Everybody pulled up.
Boy, word up. That's what it is, man. How about you, my brother?
Oh, man. I was laid back.
Laid
back. That's it. I was in the crib watching Western movies.
He said Westerns.
Yeah,
boy,
man. I be on my Westerns.
Tuco and Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, eating good, watching Westerns.
Wow.
Bill Minor, yeah.
Wow, man, for real. Bill Minor, watching Westerns on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. That's what it is. Word up. DeMarco, man, what about you, man? I see you over there shining, man. Word up, man. Peace to the God. Word.
Yeah, it's me. Y'all, that's the dude on the intro that's rapping with Steels.
That's right. Shout out to my guy. He always come through in the clutch with me. I'll be like, yo, I got something for you. Send it my way. He jump on it immediately. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
I kept it light and easy this week. I played the square role, played the crib, had a few conversations about upcoming things, but played the crib. There's too much going on.
You hosted?
Huh?
You hosted?
Thanksgiving was light. Nobody invited.
No,
nobody invited. just the picnic running around the house. You know, there's a grandchild now, so that we hosted for him.
No question.
Nobody else was allowed.
Peace, Almighty.
Peace, Almighty.
Tell everybody how was your Thanksgiving, man. I see you had a gig yesterday too, man.
No, was it yesterday?
Oh,
No, that was
day
yesterday.
before.
That was from last week.
Oh,
I just posted it yesterday.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
you was out here working on Thanksgiving, kid.
Tomorrow with the Rockaway twins. Happy paganistic Thanksgiving, bro.
Uh-oh.
You know what
Talk
I'm saying?
about
I'm starting it off right now.
Talk about it.
I tell you one thing, I'm stuffed, man.
You stuffed?
If you find me taking a nap, just hit me over the head and wake
you
me
gotta
up.
stay up for the mixes, man. You already
Word
know.
up,
Word up, man. Word.
But I had a good weekend. Man.
That's
Good
what it
weekend,
is.
man. Peace,
That's
man.
what
How
it
was
is.
your weekend, man?
I mean, you know, for me, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a little different for me yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't going nowhere. We ain't do nothing in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I cooked. I cooked like I was cooking for a whole village. I was ready to go outside and give a bunch of dinners to the less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? So I just cooked. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little man when I'm gonna see him tomorrow, though. You know what I mean? But I kept it light, watched the games. My Giants almost pulled it off for me until the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was happy. Oh, they
gotta be a little faster than that.
Jay, there's a Cowboy fan in the building.
Yeah.
Man,
He got the hat on too.
So yeah, he got the hat on for
America's
sure.
worst nightmare, the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, we gonna talk about them too. Man, Jerry Jones out here.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, we gonna get to him. You know what I'm saying? We got a list of apologies for him. You know what I'm saying?
Reckless
But
as a teenager.
yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, the week was cool. Thanksgiving was cool. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that do celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? In full force. And, you know, if you don't, then kudos to you too, man. But, you know, like 3 said, man, we woke up today, man. Every day is a blessing when you wake up, man, and you do the things that you love to do, man. It's a blessing.
Every day is Thanksgiving.
Every day is Thanksgiving.
Christmas, New Year's, everything in one. Let's go.
Let's go. Word to mother, man. So, you know what I mean? Just let's get into it, man. So we started off talking about, you know, Thanksgiving, man. Just to go around the table real quick. Are y'all one of those people that knock people for celebrating it? Because like Jake said, paganistic holiday, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what the real meaning of Thanksgiving is, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of meanings about a lot of things in the world, but we still acknowledge them.
Talking your mic,
we shouldn't be playing with Halloween. We shouldn't be playing with Christmas, but
yeah, they
celebrate all these things. You know,
they celebrate Halloween like it's Christmas for real. You know, everybody.
Christians.
Yeah, them crusades. Yeah. So see, we hold on to things from the past. We acknowledge the word nigga. We took something negative and we use it. So Thanksgiving, use it to spend time with your family. Don't commercialize it. It's a time to reflect, relax, you know, unwind, decompress.
That's a fact.
And get back to it.
That's a fact. What about you, Jay? You one of them people, man, that be like, oh, man, I don't celebrate that day, man, you know?
I try not to, but when that food is on that table, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's all in.
So when you say you try not to, you try not to what?
Nah, I just don't like celebrate. I don't celebrate Christmas. I really don't celebrate no holidays like that.
Oh, you don't celebrate nothing?
Nah, not really.
So what Jay believe in then?
I believe in self, man. I self-Lord and master. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
let's go.
Respect that one, Almighty. 3, what you think?
So I wanted to ask Jason. So that's
let's go.
Talk about it. That's something that you took up as once you were an adult, or were you raised that way?
Nah, I wasn't even raised that way.
Okay, so it's something that once you found yourself, you said that I don't want to celebrate.
Once I got into the lessons, the 5% lessons, that was it.
Got
man.
you. All
the holidays and all that out the door.
And JLJ's an affirmative action baby, by the way.
We
go ahead, let's go. This is what we do. We talking grown men talk.
We play with religions, right? We play with beliefs. We play with the nations.
Yes.
We play, Muslim beliefs. But we still play terrible music. People saying terrible things on that music that we shouldn't be supporting, right? So we should be 100% all the way with what we believe in.
All right, so you know what? I'm out, yo. I'm out, man. I ain't playing none of this.
Nah, but that's a valid point.
The human being is a conflicted person, man. You won't keep the same trended belief all the time. You will sway every now and then. You will. If you don't sway every now and then, you're a robot.
and that's the thing, man. You know, we do sway a lot. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to stand. Well, I ain't gonna say it's hard to stand on your square, because if you strong-minded, you can stand on your square in any situation. You know what I mean? But in today's society, a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? It leads me to our opening topic and our opening conversation. So, you know, today is Black Friday, of course. You know what I mean?
We black.
We black. So do y'all really know the meaning and the origin of why they called it Black Friday?
The day of the sale. Go ahead.
All right. So why Friday is called Black Friday? Black Friday is the name of the Philadelphia police officer, according to reports back in the 1950s, labeled this day as the day where it's nothing but chaos. The day after the day after Thanksgiving for shoppers, specifically in the black communities. Did y'all know that?
That was one of them.
That was one
of them. So what was the other ones that y'all heard?
The other one is it was a heavy slave trade day.
On a Friday?
It was.
That's what I heard.
It was on a Friday.
That's the one I'm familiar with.
You're familiar with too? Speak on it a little bit more.
And we was sold off, and you were pretty much brought up on podiums and looked at for sale, and they bid on you.
Jay, you heard about that?
This is new. This is new to me.
It's
blowing my mind.
They blew my mind too. Word to mother.
So,
yeah,
that's one that's I've been taught.
Okay. So
But that police one, that's deep too.
Yeah, it is. In Philadelphia in the 50s, they
that
say
piece of shit probably did take it from something, and then they gave it him the label. Because
you know what I mean?
They weren't called whites until let's leave it
alone. Nah, this is we talking. We talking grown men talk. Nah, we talking grown men talk.
You know, they weren't called white people until a certain time either. So
exactly.
Damn, we didn't call them white people.
What we called them?
We didn't call them nothing. We're not built like that. We didn't call them nothing.
Yeah.
Everything that's written, we didn't write the terrible text about them.
So the reason why I brought this up is because early in the week, you know, Kyrie Irving came back to playing basketball.
Oh, Lord.
Now, before he came back to playing, Nike basically cut ties with him, right? So with Nike cutting ties from, you know, we got a lot of activists and people out here acting, and, you know, everybody's upset and up in arms because Nike cut ties with Kyrie, and my son was one of them. So my son went to social media and he basically was like, look, you know, if Nike can cut ties with us just like that, we should be able to do the same thing to Nike. So he went on the video, went in his hallway, started dumping, I guess, brand new Nikes, old Nikes. He said some of his classic favorites.
He went
down the incinerator.
He went in the hallway.
Yeah, he went in the hallway, dumped them, said, look, he said, I'm not, and I'm
in the PJs too, in the PJs?
And I don't know if it's the PJs. I doubt he in the PJs now. They get them nonprofit checks be looking good. You know what I'm saying?
It's a brand new hallway.
It's a brand new hallway, brand new building. So the incinerator ain't that dirty.
A building with an incinerator, so he was all right.
Exactly. So he started dumping them from Jordans to regular dunks.
Jordans too?
Yes. Now he said, you know, like I said, if Nike is willing to cut ties with us, we should be able to cut ties with him. But he also said, I'm not asking everybody to do it because I know everybody isn't fortunate enough to do what I'm doing now.
Or at least he said that.
He said that the second time around.
The
first time around.
Talk about it.
It was straight Nike boxes in the garbage chute. Don't wear Nike. But your community can't do that.
That was my next question.
So if you go make a stand, because black people go halfway with shit.
Yeah.
If you're going to make a stand on something, structure it out.
Uh-huh.
If you don't want us to fuck with them, what's their alternative? I'm fortunate enough I could go buy something different. A lot of people can't.
A lot of people can. I could barely do that. That's what I'm saying.
Certain things out of those communities, those mom and pop stores, those certain other stores, people can't work in that community now.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're going to do if they can't get something, they're going to take something.
So so you saying by us. So just to break down what you're saying if we were to follow what Mike Son said, throw away all the Nikes and
give us a solution,
it's going to cause chaos because now people are going to be without any, and they're going to take from who does still have it. Is what you're saying?
If we just said all of us at once, the whole hood, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, everybody, Staten Island, shout out Shaolin, Long Island, all the hoods out there, Nassau County, Suffolk County. If we all said, yo, we riding with my son, we dump all our Nikes.
Yeah.
Now what? You ain't giving a solution. You said buy black. Most of them can't.
And I got a whole nother theory on that buy black too, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Psych. I see you. Shout out to Jessica Grandy on the check-in. We see you. So here's my thing. I get what you're saying. Like, it is true. There could be some backlash because not everybody can afford, you know what I mean, to replenish a whole collection. Like I said, I don't think I could do it. I might be struggling. I might have to go to get some Shacks or something for a little while before I get my money back up to buy. I got hundreds of sneakers, and I would say about 95% of them is Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Those brands did us dirty or did somebody dirty at some point if you speak on each one of them.
Yeah, most brands, look, back in the days, the dude from Timberland said he didn't want blacks wearing it. They even raised the Constructs to, I ain't even buy a pair of Constructs. I don't even own a pair of Constructs. But Constructs now is like, what, almost $200? If not?
Yeah. 210 is up
210,
to
210?
210 now.
222
after taxes.
After taxes, 222. That's why Foot Locker did the 168 sale to get you back into buying Timbs. And when you get used to it, they're gonna shoot it back up. I know all that merchandise and shit because I worked in retail. That's the only reason they did it, so you could go buy that 222.
And that's my point. So Timberland didn't want us wearing them, and we still buy. And they raised the price to the point where we could barely afford them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the average person can't afford them. You know what I'm saying? If you got a strong job in the hood, a paycheck is strong in the hood right now. You making at least 80,000 in the hood, you doing better than a lot of people.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying? You could probably afford to buy one pair of Timberlands and still pay all your bills and maybe drive a nice car. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what that is.
If you take a train, you could buy some Timbs.
If you're taking the train, see, I'm not taking no train. No disrespect to my people. I ain't take the train since the 90s. Now I'm stopped. I don't think I could do it no more, man. I can't be on the train no more. With everything going on, I can't do it. But my point is that can you say, all right, I'm going to take a stance against a company, but not get rid of what you already have? Would you look at that person funny if they say, all right, I'm with my son, but I can't afford to throw away my stuff. I just won't buy anymore.
Yeah.
You'll be mad at the person for doing that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the better alternative to say that I'm just not going to buy it anymore rather than to say that I'm going to throw all of this down. Like, don't wear it anymore, but also don't support it and spend your money on it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
to ask everybody to throw, like, they might have kids who they whole sneaker collection is Nike. They supposed to just take all their kids' sneakers and throw them away because you want to make a stand. Yeah. I just think it's a tricky situation because, like we said, when we find out that somebody's racist or they do something that we don't like, we say, oh, we shouldn't fuck with it. You don't know that the person, the drawers you got on right now, the motherfucker who made those could be a bigot. You know what I'm saying? The spoon, the knives and forks you eating with every day. The person who made those, so you just don't know.
That's a fact.
What could you possibly say? Where Adidas, those were Nazis that started Adidas. Where Reebok, that was apartheid at one time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like what New Balance, they supported Trump fully.
Get them Stephon Marbury's back in effect.
And I'm glad you said that. And you see, now this is a perfect example. Now, when Steph created $15 sneakers for people in our neighborhood, niggas laughed at it. I'm not wearing those. Are you crazy? I bought like at least 3 pairs. And I was rocking them.
That's it? Only 3?
Huh? I only bought 3
Balance
pairs.
ones. I had the ones that look like New Balance.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't do that. I ain't go that far now. I ain't do that. I ain't do the ones that look like Air Force Ones, and I ain't do the ones that look like New Balance. But I ain't mad if you did that. I did the original basketball sneaker one. Actually, some high school teams actually adopted playing in Marbury's at one point in time. But my point is, when he made them for the neighborhood, a lot of our people didn't support it.
Shitted on them.
It's just like with black businesses. And for instance, like even with this station, like this is a radio station. A lot of people would classify it as it's a podcast. Like, no, nigga, we are worldwide. A nigga in Guam can listen to us right now live on Bars and Hoops Radio.
Talk about it.
The local radio stations out here is only syndicated throughout a couple of states throughout the country. We worldwide, we global, but being that it's internet, people won't look at it as you are as big as where Flex or DJ Clue or any of them is, when we can actually be bigger than them because we worldwide.
Yep. And
they won't support it. Why? Because we don't have the name. We don't have the followers. And I'm just using this as an example on why we can't even say the alternative is to buy black, because most of us won't buy black because it's somebody that we know. You know what I mean? So we got, any way you look at the equation, we screwed. You know what I mean?
It's devil's advocate.
It's devil advocate any way you look
when
at
you
it.
buy black, you're not treated right.
You're not. And that's
so
true
we
too.
can talk about that customer service.
Yes.
That feeling.
Oh, you know, the Yardis is big for that.
That asshole attitude when you walk in as if you ruining day by entering the black establishment. I'm like, yo, I'm here for you.
You want
and
extra
they lose business.
Gravy?
Yeah, they lose business because of the way they treat the people that walk through the door for them. I see it. I work, you know where I work.
Yeah.
When I work in Latin neighborhoods, you know why their business is still going? Because they walk into each other business like they walking into family.
Yep. Only in our community, we don't. And the only time we say boycott somebody is when they do something that we don't like. You know what I mean? But all the other time that black business been out there, and we ain't never supported. Why? Because we ain't looking at it at the same light as we looked at these people that we was brainwashed to worship since kids. You know what I mean? For real. I ain't want to get too deep, but this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to have these conversations as men, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we can influence somebody and turn one of these young kids on to thinking outside of the box and creating something that we can.
But there's no solution. When they bring up, it's got energy to it. My son what he brought through had energy.
Yeah.
But there was no solution with it. And all you saw was comments with people going back and forth at each other.
Over the situation.
So you didn't fix nothing. You just made people
worse.
split. You know? I saw Gilly and Wallow today in Philly.
Yeah.
70 grand for people walking in free. They paid 70 grand for people at Target.
A word?
70 grand. So
hold on, for black
the
Friday
black neighborhood.
shopping?
Yeah, just everybody in Target.
Wow.
Whoever's here right now, close the doors. We're paying for everybody. Get 70 grand.
Wow.
So my son got colleagues.
Yeah.
That's on his level.
Bigger than him.
You don't want Nike? Yo, we taking all these kids from the hood. We bringing them to the stores. We buying this, that, and that. We ain't buying this shit no more. You're not showing them nothing. You want them to change, but you ain't showing them nothing.
That's a fact. That's an ill solution. Word up. That's it. I didn't know. And salute to Gillian Wallow, man. That's big. 70,000. They just closed the store and went shopping for everybody there. Wow.
Went ham.
That's crazy. I ain't
Dropped
know
the
that.
70 ball.
I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that, man. For real.
Wish I was in Philly today.
Word. But just to give a little history of Nike and black athletes, you know what I mean? The realest athlete that I believe was Chris Webber, because Chris Webber ended up severing ties with Nike because he said that the company refused to lower the prices of his basketball shoes named after him. You know what I mean? Webber's 3-year deal with Nike ran out, and his agent basically said that they would not negotiate a new deal because Nike insisted that they continue to charge $140 back then for Chris Webber sneakers. You know what I mean? Which was more than any other sneaker on the market at that time, including Jordan.
He was the prime of his career then.
You know what I mean?
His prime.
He was on the Washington Bullets at the time when they was called the Bullets. Now, basically, Chris Webber, in a nutshell, he basically said, how can I charge that price for my shoes when I speak to all of those inner city kids and preach to them? How can my shoe cost more than Michael Jordan's? You know what I mean? And the Nike heads wasn't trying to hear that. They severed ties with him and moved on. Another person that cut ties with them, that was a black athlete, was Kevin Garnett. But his was a little bit different. It wasn't about the price point. It was more so the creative control over the design. It's like they kind of try to force it down his throat. Like, I guess this is when they first started making the shocks. The shocks on the back of the sneakers. He was like, yeah, they just was uncomfortable. They was doofy, clunky, but they just basically wanted him to shut up, take the shoe, and play. And he was like, nah, that wasn't it for him. And then he ended up
signing with a Chinese brand.
Exactly. Just like Webber, he went to Air One, but then they ain't want to give him a signature shoe. And he ended up signing with Dada.
Yep.
Yeah.
When Dada made sneakers. You know what I mean?
Creative control.
Yes, exactly. So historically, Nike, none of these shoe companies ever really respected us. The only ones they really respect was Michael Jordan and now LeBron James. I think those are the only two that got lifetime contracts with them. And Jordan got his own brand.
Michael forced their hand early.
Exactly.
Because he was going to go to Adidas.
Yes.
Because he didn't even want to fuck with them.
Exactly. You know, but I guess I say all that to say, man, I guess I like my son stance with everything, but I don't think it's realistic for everybody to just say, you know what, we're not wearing Nikes no more. Especially you got these young athletes, basketball players, these kids, they aspire to get their own, they're aspiring to get their own basketball shoe. They playing these Nike sponsored teams. Like, I think, what's the name of that team? When they take all the Nike elites throughout the country and play.
That's right. Yeah, EYBL.
I forgot the name of it, but they got a special team like where Nike take the best high school players and
I think
bring
it's
them around the
EYBL and Nike sponsors it.
Yeah, so a lot of these kids, they getting them early, putting the talents in them early to get like, don't try to break away from us, even with their book bags. It's like everything is Nike. So,
but that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing new. You know what I mean?
It ain't nothing new?
That been going on since we were kids. You know what I mean? That been going on. They gotta try to get you at the grassroots level because they're gonna be attached to you from since you was 12 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the shoe companies run AAU basketball. Like, that's why it's a multi-million-dollar business. Like, that's never going to change. That's just what it is.
So that's why we'll never be able to do what my son said to
Absolutely
do.
Not. And you got to look at it as, how did Nike really impact us? Jordan impacted it. First they had George Gervin, who was the first basketball player. who got a Sig shoe.
Yes.
Was George Gervin. Then 5 years later, here come Mike. They give Mike a signature shoe, $500,000 of Mercedes and some points on it. So listen, so you go basketball is Mike, and then Adidas follows suit, but not with a basketball player, with Run DMC. Then when they're at the concert and they say everybody put your Adidas up, and Adidas rep is in the building, he sees that, and they go sign Run DMC to a multi-million-dollar deal to endorse Adidas. So now that's why you see Adidas stick with the model. They go for the entertainment, and Nike got the foot on the necks of the athlete.
Because Nike wasn't with basketball at first. Remember, Converse was running.
That's a fact. When
Converse
Magic,
was
Bird,
controlling.
Isaiah, all of them had Converse back in the day.
Converse was the basketball shoe.
Kareem, all of them. It was Converse first.
Back to the Chuck Taylor days. I don't know how they played in those, but hey, shout out to them. You know,
shout out to Bo Jackson too, who saved Nike.
Talk about it,
because Bo's cross sport branding saved Nike, because you only had Mike.
Mm-hmm.
All them other plays was with everybody else. They were killing Nike. Bo saved Nike. So there's always been a black athlete or a black person saving these companies.
Well, the black man is God. We dominate most of these sports out here. You know what I'm saying?
Bo was looked like an alien at one point.
That's a fact.
Tiger comes along too.
Yeah,
after Bo and Mike was established, it's always been somebody, and Nike always had that check behind somebody. Tiger rode away for a decade. Mike was already doing Mike, but then it was Tiger.
That's a fact.
Then other brands started seeing, we got to grab somebody. And every brand had somebody. Adidas had this person. Reebok had Shaq.
That's true. That's true, man. Reebok did break the mold with Shaq, because I think Shaq was the first one that kind of.
They couldn't have did shit to Kyrie if all the athletes stood up.
Why? Why would you say that?
They couldn't have.
Why?
Would you going to dead all our contracts? If the athletes stood up, what could they have done? My son want all of us to stand up, right, in the community.
Yeah.
So if all the players stood up behind Kyrie and like, yo, y'all going too far with all these apologies and all that shit, he ain't saying nothing, and none of us ain't wearing this shit. What you going to do to all of them?
You're right. You got a point. And speaking of apologizing, man, yesterday was some football games. My Giants did lose to the Cowboys, but before that,
fucking up bets.
Man. I mean, yeah, they did. Well, I ain't take that spread. I tried to get to the bag. I took the Giants on the money line. I almost had it, but the Giants ended up losing to the Cowboys. But earlier that day, a photo surfaced of Jerry Jones back in his high school days.
Second time it surfaced.
In 1957, the second time it surfaced.
Yeah.
Showing him with a gang of white students preventing black students from entering a high school. Now, we just got over this whole thing with Kyrie having to apologize for posting a link. Do y'all think that Jerry Jones should apologize to the black community or the NFL for being a part of something like that? Even though it wasn't on his control, they found it. He did.
Cowboys fans.
We ain't gonna talk to the Cowboys
Super Bowl this year. The Cowboys fans. We go to Super Bowl this year.
I'm talking about. Did he apologize to anti-black racist behavior?
He actually admitted the first time, that was me in the picture.
And what else did he say?
I think he apologized for the situation, because when you see the picture, he's not front line.
Yeah,
he in the back.
It don't matter.
But he's there. He's there.
He there.
But he's at his school.
Okay.
He's at a school for segregation, right?
But he's there.
But he's
there.
Like this. He admitted he was in the picture.
He like
Trust
this.
me, I hate the Cowboys.
Yeah.
He admitted he was in the picture.
You giving him a pass?
No pass.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Jerry Jones.
Okay.
You got to remember what else Jerry Jones did.
What?
With the threat that he brought out to all the players when everybody was kneeling.
Oh yeah, he was definitely, and then he want to come out and try to lock arms and kneel with everybody too. Like, I ain't one of you. Don't listen to them. I'm gonna take care of you. Like, I don't feel Jerry Jones, but the reason why I'm saying that is because the list that they gave, he apologized. Cool. Kyrie apologized too.
Mm-hmm.
But then they still gave a list of other demands. You got to talk to this community. Wow. You got to donate this amount of money. You got to do all that.
Him, man.
You know what I'm saying? They definitely basically try to emasculate him in the media. You know what I mean? Why isn't Jerry Jones getting that same energy?
Because he didn't post the picture.
Doesn't
That's why
matter.
they're gonna say. No, I'm just saying. That's what. Well, Jerry Jones didn't post a picture. Kyrie posted this. That's why Kyrie's going through what he's going through, right? Because he chose to post something at a time where the world was volatile about what Kanye did with the Jewish people. Let's go on what really happened.
Let's go.
If Kyrie is really gonna take a stance, he would have took a stance. He been backpedaling. We the ones fighting for him. You notice that, right?
Kyrie?
We fighting. What has he stood on yet?
He woke people up.
No. What has he said to be like, yo, look?
I mean, he don't say a lot, but he do a lot with his actions.
Yeah,
his
he
money.
do.
Look at Shanquella Robinson. That's her name, Shanquella Robinson, right?
Yeah.
He donated $65,000 stuff.
He's been doing stuff like that.
But this is what I'm saying. So he don't say much. He just does. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about his good actions. Something popped up, right? That puts you somewhat in a weird energy.
Yes.
You didn't want to state why you did it. When you got questioned, you remained vague. You made all of us fight for you. We still angry, and you turn around and you apologize and doing all that.
No, but
You're
he
not
said
standing on it.
No, but he said that he stood his ground. Like, yo, I don't feel I should have to apologize for something that I am.
So stay that way. We will respect you, y'all. I'm not apologizing. I'm not.
But he apologized in his own way, not the way they wanted him.
Exactly.
But now he is, though. Now he's apologizing their way.
What did he say?
What did he
I
say?
apologize for the people I offended by post. I'm like, why he said that?
He said that he apologized if he offended anybody, the people that he offended.
I'm not anti-Semitic. No, don't say nothing.
But if
it's
he's
just
not,
like Rick Ross with the don't say nothing.
But he said this from the gate that he's not anti-Semitic. He shouldn't have to apologize.
That's the last
that
time you should have spoke. I ain't saying nothing else.
See,
do what you got to do.
See, now that ain't fair. Now you move. I mean, I think he did what he had to do to protect his bottom line. They was trying to basically assassinate his character. It ain't like Colin Kaepernick, who had everybody mad at each other. Oh, you still watch football, nigga? I ain't messing with you. You still watching the game? You supporting the NFL? He had everybody fighting for him. Then he took the bag and then left and said nothing. And then signed a non-disclosure agreement and got low on everybody. Meanwhile, nobody talking to each other. And then turn around and still try to come back to the NFL. Like, I don't respect that.
In a fake practice.
Come on. You know what I mean? He was doing the most. Like, I look at him in a different light than I look at Kyrie Irving. To me, I think Kyrie, he threw a rock and he had his hand. They had to twist his arm just for him to even say, all right, I apologize if I offended anybody, because they know his worth to the game. They know that they can't afford to lose a young star like that. You know how much backlash it would have probably had in the offseason? Forget the season now. They would have probably still played it out, and then the players union would have took it up in the offseason, and it would have been a bigger. And then now the players can really organize and protest the right way and not come back and really ruin the NBA.
I don't think them players would have had his back. You already saw the main player, how he acted.
Who, Jaylen Brown?
No, the players, not Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen
Brown is one of the heads of the players union, right?
Union, yeah.
But who's the head of the league right now? Who's the main player?
Oh, LeBron?
Exactly. Look what that coon did.
Oh, God. We at Great Radio do not necessarily agree with the statements of my man. But go ahead.
We look at Bill Russell. They wearing Bill Russell number on their jerseys,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
You put Bill Russell right now.
Yeah.
He'd have went and did a press conference with Kyrie standing next to him. We're not going for none of that. You're not going to chastise this young man in the public, and you're not going to keep going at him, and he's going to keep making 80 apologies for y'all. LeBron let the world know we ain't with Kyrie. That's what he did.
He was the first one that came out. And
that's the most known one.
That's smooth, too.
Yeah, he did. And then got low. You know what I'm saying? He got low.
Because you notice they ain't asked LeBron. LeBron's like, oh, you want to know? I'll tell you. He was waiting to throw him under the bus. Because he got an MVP when Kyrie was the one that was really cooking them and got them to that first chip.
When I say that, I'm classified as a hater, so I'm glad you're saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get where you're coming from. I definitely get where you're coming from. But what I'm asking for in this whole situation is, like, if they're going to do that and they're going to set standards, new standards, things we've never seen before, Jerry Jones should have got hit with some listed demands too. But again, people ain't willing to go all the way when it comes to people outside of our hue. You know what I mean? Like they quick to chastise and beat us up, but then when somebody on the other side do something, they quick to backpedal. Like guys like Stephen A. Smith, you apologizing for Jerry Jones and taking up for him, but you was the first one gunning for Kyrie Irving when he didn't want to take the vaccine.
He been gunning.
You was on him.
Irving.
Oh, he's ruining the next season and this, that, and the third.
We should have canceled that other coon since he was going at AI.
Who's that?
Stephen A. Smith.
I don't remember the AI situation.
Yeah, he used to go at AI. It's just because he was on Philly radio then. He was writing for Philly then. We didn't pay attention to it in New York, but it was the same antics.
Okay.
Any player that don't kiss Stephen A. Smith ass, he got issue with them.
Yeah.
Because he wants their attention. You know, that is the suck in the bleachers that's standing next to the girls that's cheering for you.
That's a fact.
Oh, they ain't cheering for me. No, you a sucker.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Word, man. So you know, I see you two guys came in to kick it with us today, man, on this Friday, man. I know y'all say y'all got a project to work on. Tell everybody about what y'all working on, man. What y'all currently got in the coals and the fire. What's going on with y'all?
Oh man.
And introduce yourself to the people one more time.
Yeah, this King logo, King Bandit. My first project is called Bandit. So it's gonna be like 14 tracks on that. And shooting videos for a lot of the songs. So we gotta look out for that.
Just gonna blast it virally and visually at the same time.
Let everybody know. Yeah. Give everybody a little background of where you from, when you started with the music, who inspired you to make music. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get into it. Like we gonna do it. We gotta do it the right way, baby.
Think y'all know who's in this building.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
You should let them know your history.
Let them know the history first.
It's like
your history.
We can't really go, you know what I'm saying, too in like that though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go too deep.
All right.
But I'm a hip hop fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a hip hop fan. But I'm from Brooklyn, Crown Heights.
Shout out to the Heights.
Sterling, Utica, St. John's, Utica.
The St. John's and Utica.
A Day One Low Life. Ralphie's Kids.
Ralphie's
87, 88, 89.
Bang.
You know, I rep my L's to the fullest.
So,
you know.
So before you move forward, what was the big difference between just regular Low Lives and Ralphie's Kids, for those that don't know?
I mean, Ralphie Kids, we was real young, you know? So Ralphie Kids came first.
Oh.
You know, Ralphie Kids came first. That's like, and not really, because before Ralphie Kids was Polo Posse.
Polo Posse.
Then it was Ralphie Kids.
Okay. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of the Ralphie Kids, they wasn't really active by the time Low Life chapter came in. They still throw the L's up.
Yeah.
But, you know, I see a lot of podcasters, dudes be acting like they waved the LL flag, but they wasn't even around.
Gotcha.
You know, they was been inactive. Some of them was in jail. You know, and they want to take a lot of credit for that Low Life flag that I personally helped planting that concrete.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But that's the difference though, right there. That's the difference.
So would you say Ralphie's Kids was more so the Crown Heights area, and like the majority of the Low Lives was from Brownsville?
Nah, the Ralphie Kids was definitely from Crown Heights.
It was from Crown Heights.
Yeah, Polo Posse from Crown Heights.
Okay.
Yeah, Low Lives, Marcus Garvey, Brownsville, Crown Heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So when did the rapping start, man? When did the rapping start?
Oh man, the rapping started. Be honest, I ain't really never respect rappers.
Okay.
Honestly.
Talk about it.
I didn't respect them. I didn't look up to them. You know, what was around me wasn't nobody rapping. You know what I'm saying? So my mom's was a jolly stomper. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up in that. My uncles is Cats, Alibaba 40 Thieves and all that. So I grew up looking at that around me.
Okay.
You know? And a lot of my peers, you know, we waiting for rappers to come outside and stuff like that to book them. Yeah, it's hands up.
Read between the lines.
So I really never really looked at rap like that.
Yeah.
Then dudes was on the street was getting more money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was mimicking the street dudes. So I'm looking at the street dudes that rappers looking at them want to dress like jewelry. I'm like, hold up, be a rapper for. I'm close tied in with who they trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So rapping never was on my radar. I picked this up in that 4x10 cell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I picked it up in prison.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Therapeutic.
And for real, it was 2 videos made me want to start putting my pen game down.
Which one was that? Let's go.
Yo MTV Raps, Air Love and Dr. Dre, the premiere of Ice Cream by Wu-Tang. When I seen Ice Cream, I'm like, damn, hold up. They look like
bitches. Oh, bitches.
Yeah,
outside.
they look like that's it right there. And it was Blase when the East is in the house.
Wow.
Those 2 videos.
Yo,
I said,
East New York nigga in the bill. Look at her eyes is twinkling.
I said, yo, hold up. This looking kind of fun right here. And I got a story to tell too. I got some, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I started rapping on my federal bed when I went in. And that was 2003 when I went inside in the feds.
Wow. Damn. So you said nobody really inspired you, but those 2 videos.
Yeah, those 2 videos right there
made you want to get into.
Yeah.
So what was it like your first time in the studio actually recording? Like,
oh man, I can't wait to come home, right? Yeah, I can't wait because I never been in the studio.
Yeah, that's what
I can't wait to come home.
Yeah.
So when I got home like 2012, I got home in 2012.
Yeah.
2012. My little brothers and them took me to Queens and took me to a studio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too good either. I mean, my bars was tight, but vocals I couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't used to hearing myself either. But they work with me. They be like, nah, take your time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they coach me real good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just kept in and out the studio every now and then. You know? So, but now, you know, I hooked up with DeMarco.
That's what I was going to say.
And
so
my
when
man Jeff.
With DeMarco? When y'all hooked up with Jeff? Shout out to Jeff in the building, man.
All right.
When y'all hooked up together?
2020?
2020, we linked. But before 2019, we was back and forth. Social media, chopping it up.
Yeah.
You know, when Brooklyn people start linking with each other on social media, you know, we treat each other like a handshake. Like, I'm waiting for you to give the handshake first.
Yeah.
We ain't get introduced to each other, even though you told me that's your man. He ain't my man.
Yeah.
So kept chopping it up, kept chopping it up.
Shout out to Brooklyn. Y'all niggas, man, I tell you.
Yo, that's the way you supposed to play. If you ain't get introduced to somebody,
what happened?
Huh? No, man, niggas think I'm from Brooklyn.
I've been Green the Fort, man.
Green the Fort, Green East. I'm all over Brooklyn. So, you know,
with the death row chain on back in 1996.
Niggas is looking at me like
chop meat.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was.
That's what I knew. I said,
I was on some
nigga. This is why I knew that's
shit.
just gonna be my friend forever. I said, if he could do that,
I definitely had a death row chain on
all
back
that,
then. Some
that nigga's crazy like me.
Word. Riding that motherfucking A train. This is when them Bloods and shit first started popping up in
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
When they first came home, not the prison, when they were in the street.
Yeah,
when they first hit the street. This nigga on the train, red
bubble coat,
death row chain.
Word.
I was taunting them too. With the red AVs on, red leather AV hats.
I used to have the red North Face.
I was taunting them because I'm like, man, you ain't gonna tell me I can't wear red.
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, I was taunting them.
I know the dudes y'all call big homie. I know we know each other since we were kids.
Facts.
Well, we still good with each other.
Facts. I'll never forget, man. Not to jump off topic. One day I'm walking from Tech down to the fort. I think I told you this.
Yeah.
When Jay and them pulled up, I had my chain on. I'm walking to the projects. Fucking Jay, Bleak, and somebody else, they pulled up in a black Suburban. Niggas look at me. I look at them. They look at my shit. They look at each other. I look at them, and I just kept it moving. Like, these niggas probably like, this nigga is crazy. Like, what the fuck? You nigga like 20 years old.
Hold up.
Walking to the projects with a death row chain. Like, them niggas is like, nah, this shit can't be real, man.
Yeah, man.
That was some funny shit back then.
Brooklyn kids is different. But
Brooklyn's different. Yeah,
so me and him kept chopping it up. I saw he did music. So I did music. My shout out to Shaker. Him and Shaker.
Shout out to Shake.
Built a relationship first. Shake is away at a wedding right now. That's why I ain't here right now. he does, vineyards and shit. That nigga bougie.
Oh,
that's
man,
why.
Listen,
right
man.
now.
Shout out to Shake. Shout out to Dave. I see you on the check-in.
Nigga eating crepes right now.
Listen,
So him
man.
and Shake built first.
And
me and him kept chopping it up after that. I was like, fuck the social media shit. Hit my line.
Mm-hmm.
We kept talking and chopping like, yo, I got a video coming up. Pull up.
And he pulled up.
Pulling up to the video heavy with that Hellcat going crazy down the street.
Boy.
Yeah.
Got that Hellcat light?
Yeah, I was
talking
thinking.
Without talking.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was thinking like, should I go to this video shoot, man?
Yeah.
Downtown.
Like, I don't really do new dudes like that too much.
Yeah.
But my chick was like, yo, you might be blocking your blessing if you don't do new dudes. You know what I'm saying? She said, yo.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, she be like, yo, you got spider senses. You gonna peep it if it's out of pocket.
Yeah,
just go. And I went too, man. And it was the best move I made. Word.
That's what it is.
These good brothers right here,
best
man.
moves.
Yes, indeed.
Because now we just build. No ego, no nothing. I don't gotta show him no shit. He don't gotta talk about nothing. What we did in life that's life. We doing music.
No question.
That's
like 3, man. Like 3, you know what I'm saying? He came a couple times, DJ Superstar J. Then he came on his own, did a couple shows with us. He fit like a glove, you know what I'm saying? Now he helping bring the station to another level, you know what I'm saying? Next year, starting next year, we gonna, rebrand this, turn it to something totally different, man. But a lot of it is behind, I mean, his mastermind and what he want to do, you know what I'm saying?
We using the crib.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you remember when I was in the crib with it, in the basement, you know what I'm saying?
He was in the crib.
In the basement with it. Nobody believed in it. Nobody believed nothing. I done interviewed people from my crib like Gus Johnson. You know what I'm saying? And he's a big, if you watch NCAA basketball, Gus Johnson called Final Four. Like, I done interviewed him from my crib. You know what I mean? I had schools like my man Tyson Hall. He just played in Canaan, Raising Canaan. The dude that played the Cracker, that's my guy. He pulled up on us a couple weeks ago. I had a lot of people come through it. Petey Crack, everybody came through here.
Yeah.
But we just making our little slow pace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word. But back to you guys, man. So what's the project y'all are working on now, man? Like what y'all working on now?
My album is out.
Talk about it.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Let's go.
That's the name
I'll
of
do
the
it all
project.
by myself.
Yeah.
That's a tough name.
Word up.
Reason being is a couple of reasons. You understand me more than anybody else, but is that Gemini behavior, is that impatient behavior, is that watching people snake me. And sometimes you got to admit you've been snaked and done wrong.
Talk about
to learn how to move.
Talk about it.
So when you keep getting those, them closed doors, you're like, all right, fuck it. I do it myself.
Facts.
And I kept saying it.
Facts.
Friendships broken. I kept moving. Yo, Jeff, throw beats on. I'm gonna just start going. Facts. Word? Yeah. Just me and you. Let's go. And it was just me and him. Just going. Putting songs out. Then I was like, yo, let's put an album together. Fuck it. I do it myself. I ain't asking for no money, no nothing. I'll sacrifice it on my own. Let's go.
That's what it is.
And put it out. Got some success. Got some people liking it. Mm-hmm. I do my own little commercials on IG to my music. Mm-hmm. I just did the Kyrie Irving.
I know. I saw
cooking niggas to one of my own songs.
I saw it. I saw it. You working.
Yeah, I'll support blacks the way I want to support blacks.
Shout out to my way. Shout out to Warren English on the check-in. He said BK all day. Brooklyn Knight from Crown Heights. Shout out to my man Big East, Andre Ulrich on the check-in. Shout out to my guy David Chef Guy Lewis, man. So when can we be expecting this project to drop, man, with you two guys?
Well, the next project is his.
Yeah, Bandit. I'm trying to drop Bandit in like January, top of the quarter.
Top of the quarter?
Yeah.
Look out for that video soon.
Have to come back with
Bill Miner.
Yeah, definitely.
He ain't laying to what Bill Miner is.
Yeah.
Lay into what Bill Miner is. Talk about it. Talk about it. We here. We here.
The world know
about
who Bill Miner
is.
The real
we're going.
Bill Miner is.
Yeah, Bill Miner is. He was the last bandit on paper, 1800s. You know, even though he Caucasian, when I backtracked his story, he kind of remind me of me.
When did you learn about him?
I learned about him 2019, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a Times magazine, and they was redoing old Times magazine. I just was collecting them. Wow. Every time I'm in the supermarket, I just pick a new Times magazine up.
Yeah.
Because I'm a junkie for information. I love information. I love history. So I'm always in the books and the magazines, and reading. You know what I'm saying? So I learned about him in a Times magazine.
Bill Minor, I never heard of him, man.
Yeah. He's the last official outlaw in America from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah. From Bowling. His father was a miner. He died. He died in 1913.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And, he did it his way. He didn't take no for nothing.
Into everything.
Yeah, everything. But train robbery, that was his thing, though.
Oh, yeah, train robbery.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coogee Rap, man.
Yeah.
Great train robbery.
Word. Yeah. He was on them steam trains.
Wow.
He was booking them, going in prison, doing time, coming back out, right back at it again. Yeah.
And he was a gentleman with it.
Yeah, he was a gentleman. They call him a gentleman's bandit. Cause he's, how y'all ladies doing? How you doing, sir? Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask y'all. Put your hands up. He wasn't aggressive. He was smooth with it. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of remind me. You know what I'm saying? From my past life, my old hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jewelry stores and all that.
Whoa.
I never. No. I mean, everything is
history.
It's already history.
Yeah.
Fed state is already time served.
Yeah.
It's all, and it's my past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Jewelry stores.
Yeah,
wow.
I never like was aggressive with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You old, I'm gonna sit you on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You all right?
Yeah.
All right, this ain't yours. You know, got insurance on this. We all gonna make it home to our family at the end of the day.
Nice.
I tell my team, listen, don't be pushing nobody on the floor. Don't be shooting in the air. This ain't TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to. We just trying to get the bag. We ain't trying to catch a cardiac arrest / homicide and you know what I'm saying? Do it smooth.
Yeah. Wow.
You know?
Crazy.
So me and Bill Minor, we, you know what I'm saying?
That's ill.
I like
Bill
that
Minor.
dude. Yeah.
Bill Minor. Wow. Learn something new every day, man.
So that's an alias, or that's just a separate project?
Nah, that's an alias.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. And I'm named the project. This is my first project too. You know what I'm saying? I did like 4 or 5 singles. I got them out there on DistroKid, Spotify, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But this is my first project.
Now, today's a day of love, man. It's the Hangover.
All right, that's what
Thanksgiving
Hangover. My brother right
like
there.
Family talking.
Word up.
It's like family talking in the basement today.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Word up, man.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, we got to get that. We definitely got to get the
That's why we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Gemini
I'm June 12th, so then you can't tell a Gemini no.
Yeah.
We don't take no
at all.
Yeah.
At all.
He walk off like George Jefferson.
Word up.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all by myself.
Yeah,
exactly.
Word.
Too many closed doors with Jeff, like, yo, this nigga said this. Yo, this producer, yo, they whacked. All right, cool, let's do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, this girl was supposed to feature. All right, fuck her. Her man don't want to let her out. That's cool. We do it ourselves.
So outside of DeMarco, who else have you like worked with in the past as far as music is concerned? And what has your experience been like being that music wasn't your thing at first, then getting into it and you see that the music game is real funny. And what's some of the experience that you had thus far?
I mean, I worked with a couple of producers before I started messing with Jeff, but they embraced me though. I ain't really had no funny situations.
Okay.
Oh, I'm capping. Hold up. Listen, all you producers, and it's like 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
The funny thing, you telling me you mixing my song, man, and you ain't asking for a stem.
Oh,
you're not mixing.
So you just cleaning it up a little bit.
So you already
and
know
you
what it
smiled
is.
in my face and took that bag from me. You know what I'm saying?
And it was gems that he got that as we was moving along.
So they said they mixed it with everything.
So
all
we was
in
like,
one?
yo, where's the stems?
You know what I'm
where's
saying?
the stems
Like,
for your joint?
Yeah.
What's that?
And that's
Stems
why I
is
never
this,
spin
and
back
this.
around the block to even work with them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
yeah.
Lessons learned, young boy out there.
Get
Doing
that stem.
music with somebody,
Yeah.
get the stems. They sending you a beat, make sure it's the whole beat tracked
Tracked
out.
Facts.
Not a
Tracked
2-track.
out.
Make sure
Yeah.
it's tracked out. You're gonna sound muffled. And soon as somebody hear your music, they're gonna click to the next song. They ain't gonna want to hear you.
They
That's
don't
a
know.
fact.
They don't know that. What y'all saying is real information. I was just having this conversation
about it,
the other
three.
day about these young boys. They get in the music business, and it's a bunch of 20-year-olds, a 17-year-old nigga, and the big homie is 22. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't know what they doing. That's why they could be right there about to break or get to the bag, and some crazy shit happen, or y'all not even running around doing it right. So the niggas y'all want to call an old head that's in his 40s that know everything that y'all niggas need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a music conversation with the young boys, and I'm using verbiage that y'all niggas don't know what I'm saying, and y'all going up in these offices having meetings.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you whatever. Like how you walking in the meeting, and they could tell you anything because you not privy to the contract, the language, nothing.
That's a fact.
So you got to go do your homework or have somebody around you that know what the fuck is going on.
That's a fact.
You know
we supposed to be willing to talk to these dudes.
They ain't listening.
Remember when I was here back? We was here a little while ago. We had
that was
young boy here
Kuda
from
boy.
Hempstead.
Kuda, that's my guy. Shout out to Kuda boy.
Kuda took information in with all of the knowledge he already had, and took off.
Yes,
he was one of those that's willing to listen to everything everybody was saying.
That's a fact.
In the room that day,
that's
and
a fact.
took it and ran with it.
That's a
fact. A lot of them don't do it.
That's a fact.
Most of them don't.
And some of them got whack OGs.
No, they got the OG that want to come to the club with them and drink and fuck the young bitches with them instead of just making sure.
Some of them got
keeping it
whack OGs.
Nah, that part.
Like just
I had a dude.
Shout out
I ain't
to
gonna say
Three.
names. I ain't gonna say names, but I had this dude. We was in a studio. He was hearing my music. We was chopping all. You know, he had his artist there, but then he had his other artist on the phone, who's doing a diss record towards one of the female rappers. She was a female. And I'm like, yo, why you got her doing that? Nah, man, I'm like, so you starting her career by going against another female for no goddamn reason at all? She not even being creative. She's not even part of the art form.
Yeah.
You using us, man.
Yeah.
You a gimmick.
Yeah.
Not she ain't a gimmick, you a gimmick.
Yeah.
Because you're not even treating her right.
Yeah.
Let her come out. Let her be talented. Let her create.
Yeah.
Let her get to the level of that artist that you want her to compete with and compete the right way.
Yeah.
She don't got to take a shot. But he OG. I've been around this dude. I've been around because he been around everybody.
Yeah.
That shit don't mean nothing. I don't give a fuck who you been around.
Ain't stick around with nobody.
You ain't them.
Facts.
You a photo op.
Facts. And it's crazy because I think who was it, man? Buck Wild just put something out recently. It was a post, and he was saying that, you know, a lot of these artists now, they ask for packs. Like, yo, send me a pack of beats.
Pack of beats, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One nigga threw me off when he asked me send him something. I'm like, what? Pack, nigga? What the fuck?
Drugs he want.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
They want a beat tape.
Yeah, he was like, yo, send me a pack. I said, I'll send you a pack. I had to call my little man. What the fuck are you talking about, pack? Oh, you talking about beats? I said, oh, okay. So then I said, all right, cool. But back to Buck Wild, he said, instead of artists asking producers for packs, why don't you get in the studio and go in there and work with them so that y'all can work around each other? Instead of him just sending you beats and you just pick, why don't you tailor make something for you right then and there?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of these kids don't think on that wavelength no more. And this is what separated the era we came from with the Nas. Like, remember, Illmatic, he had all of them in the studio with him. Pete Rock, Large Pro, Premier, LES,
Q-Tip.
all of them got Q-Tip. They was all in the studio with him working. It wasn't no, yo, hey, I'm gonna just send you this. I'm gonna send you that. All of them.
Large was
But
in charge of all
that's
of them.
another
For
thing
real.
why it sound how it sound right now.
Yeah.
And they moving how they moving because they ain't in the studio
They
like
not.
that no more.
And they like, yo, send me
Yeah.
something that sound like what you did for so-and-so. So now everybody sound the same.
Or they go buy
all
a
the
beat
drill,
pack.
yeah,
Or
they
they
go
go
buy
buy
beat
beat
packs.
packs.
You know why it's like that though?
Why?
Because it don't take much to blow. Something could go viral. Fucking Hot Nigga was a 2-track on a loop and they just threw that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
they ain't gotta do that. They could go on SoundCloud, they could go on all that other shit and find something and throw it out. And if it stick, it stick.
Yeah.
That don't mean you gonna stick around.
That's a fact.
But it might pop.
Word.
You know what I mean? So it's about longevity. A lot of dudes don't be looking at the longevity, they looking at the lick.
Yeah, if
You
you
know what
gonna
I'm
diss
saying?
the
Like,
guy,
they looking at
say
the
it
lick.
They
again.
looking at the lick. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So one of the best dudes I ever been in the studio with was DR Period.
Shout out to
Mm.
DR.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like
Word.
he wouldn't give us beats like come to the crib. Go to the crib, he in there cooking up whatever you like, you take with you, and then when you ready to lay it down, then you come back and lay it down.
I just had that conversation with Little Vic.
Nice.
Ali Vegas, they all work with Little Vic. Little Vic is a close friend. He's actually family with Shaker, you know?
Yeah.
So Vic threw us some beats, talked to us, this and them. But he's like, yo, when you come into the crib, I want to make something, we do it together. I said, oh, no doubt. New Year, we coming to the crib. Don't send me no more beats. We coming to the crib. That's how he did when he worked with PD, how he worked with Freeway, Nature, all of them.
Yeah.
They go to the crib and work with Vic.
Facts.
He took the old school route, and he's not an old school dude. He just saw that part of the era. You make the beat in front of somebody. You build with them.
Shout out to Will Sully on the check-in. Word. See, I heard y'all mention Vague. That's my guy. You heard up. Vague got a new single out right now too. Word, man.
Yo, Will.
Word.
I need a beat.
Matter of fact,
I need to be standing there when you make it.
Sully, if you still there, kid, call in, man. The number to call in is 516-206-0711, man. Word up, man. Talk about that single, man, that you dropped on your birthday too, man, for real. But
shout out to Will Sully, shout out to Ali Vegas.
Word, man, for real, man. But you know, man, Jay, man, you ready, man, for that little mini mix, man? That spin cycle.
I'm always ready. I'm always
ready. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. So when we come back, man, we gonna talk a little hip hop, man. We gonna talk about hip-hop, the beef battles, like back in the days. Like, is that a lost art and is that extinct? You know what I'm saying? Like, will we ever see another Jay and Nas battle? Will we ever see another Siegel versus Kiss battle, man? We're going to talk a little bit more about that when we come in, man. Don't forget, the Oddcast every Friday, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check in with us.
Take place. If you want another reason why it must be funky, yo, I am not a jackass, meaning not a donkey, so I will play the game like it should be played. Drop the funk and do the mix, so the bass will never fade. Ship it to the station in your jurisdiction. Brothers say I'm dope, and the others think I'm bitching. No crowd can avoid the D.O. to the C. When I'm P-E-O-F-O-R-M-I-N-G on the stage. See the simple fact is I am dope and known. I rock a funky beat with all the chords, so here is my conclusion. You will enjoy the fusion, and I will ascend with the style that I am using. Knowing that it's tough, finish not a buff. I think I'll let it play, cause it's in the air.
Oh my God. When the East is in the house. Oh my God.
Put out the word, Blasi has emerged. Surge, most preferred from the verbs and words I finesse.
Oh my God. When the East is in the house. Oh my God. When the East is in the house. Oh my God. When the East is in the house. Oh my God. Oh God.
Put out the word, Blasi has emerged. Surge, most preferred from the.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Put out the word, Blasi has emerged. Surge, most preferred from the verbs and words I finesse. Try your best to diagnose. When I host, you get to roast, toast, baked, grilled, raw. When I rumble, you crumble. My stuff is good like Morongo. Soup, rappers getting super and rugged. Well, I'll unplug it with my semantics into rugged and exposed. You know how it goes when it be gritty. When we roll, it's like we got the key to the city. It won't be pretty for you to challenge, knock you off balance. Bitter, reconsider your talent. You weasel, you're better off pumping diesel. I find it feasible. Your days is over fronting evil. Shouting to your people trying to bless your spot. But we don't believe that, cause CBS tells a lot. Or who got shot and who does all the crime. Danger! And you do with all the time.
When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God.
And when we in the house, ain't no time to act shiesty. Come at us spicy to your ass, that is pricey. Costing, you get baked like Mr. Boston. Beans in a box, you need more strength than just locks. I rock hardcore, even when I dress suited. On to business shit, my street is deep rooted. What is this shit? Rappers want to blossom, but they all a costume. Thinking we buffoon, I tell you soon you'll learn the hard way. Live the blunts, going Broadway to the theater. Hard rocks is getting weirder, like mirror. But I list the East is in your knowledge on some proper shit, and it will never be the opposite.
When the East is in the house, oh my God.
Damn.
When the East is in the house,
It's a new day.
when the East is in the house.
God damn. What that nigga want in the morning?
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
God damn.
They just can't understand or fathom my demeanor. Unapproachable appearance to how I pack the Ninas. Out of 2 clips, they say malice demeanors. Got love for guns and cane, let nothing come between us. You mistook me for a rapper, huh? Well, that makes me an actor, cause I would rather clap a gun and buck on them niggas who hate. Who wanna be in my shoes, live my life, but can't carry my weight. I understand that the envy is part of the game, but make no mistake, you and I, we are not the same. Nah, bitch, I'm liable to splatter your shit. Light up your world till you start to stagger and shit. Watch how them hollow straight rattle your shit, and I'll leave it to y'all to freestyle and battle and shit. That's not me. I'm more at home with the chrome or at play with the yay. Moving 12 for a zone, I'm gone.
God damn. It's a new day. God damn. What that nigga want in the morning?
Yo, now ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? I used to pedal crack. You can never sold drugs, stop fronting. Push the raw button, you cold panic. Use tools to fix your fucking face like a mechanic. Dramatic, dynamic, and underhanded. You say the shit that I say for so long, I can't stand it. The guard bandit, erupt like volcano. Send lava right on the armor. You blood farmer, what? Hasa, gato, lulu pato, and balance the scales of slaughter. Iraq, discipline, open your face, spit on your cut, pour the Henny in, sweep it. Fuck a Popeye, get smoked properly, and they ain't even got to be handled on record. It's me and you, one-on-one, I'm only one, yo, the only one. It's the alphabet, your power counterfeit, fortunate, yo. Who's fascinated? I get highly lifted and upgraded. You play I hate it, bite it before I made it. My opposition, competition get cold scratch. Like gas without serial numbers that don't match. CNN form, gang is calm, all the war, yo, you weak-minded. Dumb deaf, the nigga blinded, left behind it. Lost and found, you can't find it. John the Baptist, observe, mad water. Surveillance, my style, exile, feeble and fragile. Never crew, fuck you up like we do. 252, CNN will shoot right through. Set it off, what? Break you off. Just like a big brick, top that shit. Mix it, contaminated, navigated. 25, the most hated. My satellite will orbit around. Planets by oxygen, we popping in. Kick through door, through rag and moccasin. You can't stop. 10 A-Rap, thirsty to have what you have. Bust a new train, Illuminati be the new age. Masquerade courageous, loud and boisterous through 3 stages. They try to get my thumb touched in cages. So get your words in. Spread like love, you halfway. Thug nigga, you betrayed. Yo, I used to hang around with y'all. Cover ground with y'all. Now flip, turn around and pull a pound on y'all. Dissolve. That weak shit you thought just revolved like the earth had its access. I got access to map this, pure blackness. Yo, attack this, blood sucker out of poor. My power show improve, living on the 5th floor. Be at war with the foolish, get deducted. Lose points, they can't do this like I do this. So what? Yeah, what?
The second time around, no, yeah,
I know what this is.
the real LOX.
No doubt.
As we proceed to get rid of that bullshit.
That's right.
And give you what you need.
Scream out, cause we living and we love the life.
Come on.
Scream oh, we official and we override. Scream act, cause we experts in experience.
Who
We
is
gon'
the nigga?
live till we die and be right
One
when
more
we
time,
ride.
come on.
Scream out, cause we living and we love the life. Scream oh, we official and we override. Scream act, cause we experts in experience. We
Here
gon'
it
live
is.
till we die and be
Yeah,
right
who
when we
that
ride.
get that? Fly in his truck, high as fuck. Mommy on my side, she weeded, I'm Hennessy up. Wet like flipper, dick out my zipper, kinda soft. Waiting for this bitch to finish her weed, to suck me off. I'm done now, step out my truck, they peep on my style. Place 100 in this bump cup in front of Mr. Chow. Glock 19, laser beam, fucking no vest today. No stress today, that's how I'm feeling today. But if y'all sure you think I won't put this bitch in my way, I got love for my niggas that's deeper than lava, hotter than lava. You point them out, I'll pop the revolver. 2 years in jail, and I don't need no package or nothing. Sheik Luch, true to this shit, y'all niggas is frontin'. We some evil motherfuckers, you can tell when we smirk. Comes the money, we ain't got no patience like doctors who don't work. We drink till it don't hurt and the pain go away. Now who you know out there that's fucking with Sheik Styles and Jay? Come on.
Comes around, goes around, and I'm waiting to die. I smoke weed in the cloud, make my face in the sky. I get blasted off of liquor, sell drugs, carry a fifth. Fuck with my dogs, so they put me in the morgue. And even when I'm alone, it's me and my toast, me and my ghosts. I wonder who get heated the most. If you didn't live the life, you probably couldn't relate. I turn your face into pudding in the hood with an 8. Niggas beef over crack sales, scrap over hood rats, die over dice games. You fucking with us, and I'ma still pop shit, riding up on the bus like I'm a fucking nigga up when I'm out of these cuffs and blow 3 niggas down. Cause only cowards are bluff. Come on, play it sweet when it's sour as fuck. Calicoed up, money in the jewels and the powder is up. I'ma make a nigga leak like I hit him with ducks. Nowadays it costs money.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, shit is wild, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Hold up, you know what I'm saying? So you let my shit go on the count of 3, though, you know what I'm saying? Fake niggas throw shit in they drinks. Club nights, we snatch links, politic, Africans and jinx. Wild world of sport niggas snort coke by the seconds. Niggas projects filled with fiends and jacking. Morphine, the guard seen more green. And upstate, cousin Reek almost got hit with 14. Chill, Paul, the guard to be a star when you come home. Like bones and let you rock my 3G stone. So see, cousin, yo, I was working, cats, I'm jerking. In uptown, these niggas acting like they hurting. Keys, 24 a brick. Colombians be on some bullshit. That's why Bobby got hit. Stay tuned, word up. I hope to see you in June. By the way, I seen your bitch. She was up in this cat's room. Skied up, weed the fuck up. The top it off, look beat up. With 2 crack fiends hugging your seat up. I took care of that though, but don't worry about it. I got your back though. Yo, why's my niggas always yelling that broke shit? Let's get money, son. Now you wanna smoke shit. Chill, God. Yo, the sun don't chill a lot. What's today's mathematics, son? I fly like cashmere. Last year, my team caught bodies in Grassmere. Hit a store owner named Mike Lavonia. Italiano, slanted eye, banging the fat Milano. Selling coke right out the bottle sometime. A nigga bought 9s to test with mines. Crazy beast buying keys in Greece. Was a rich nigga. Picture the nigga without dope figures. Condo with his chick, rocking the gold vigor. Mafia flicks, tying up tricks was his main hobby. Teaching his seed, Wu-Tang karate. Mixing drinks in clubs, heavy chest with many minks. Nighttime rolling with snakes, extra live. He claimed he couldn't tell.
It's like y'all can't do nothing without me. Everything be going good, but then y'all pull me in and mess everything up. Why y'all always let me win? It's like y'all can't do nothing without me. Everything be going good, but then y'all pull me in and mess everything up. Why y'all always let me win? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so? I'm everywhere in the hearts of men. Jealousy and envy, my right hands, them is my mans. I'm what happens on mad blocks. I'm the jabs taking the talks. The arguments between the women in the crab leg spots. That behind the back, you're complex and multifaceted. Lesson to the real, I'll be decimal. Subtract the shit, the devil is a lie. I could confuse a genius, have him moving real dumb over nothing at my convenience. With empires fall over women, I am the reason. USA and Al-Qaeda, I'm the tension between them. I'm the words to get misinterpreted. I'm the get back, I'm the first to hit. I'm the worst of it, lurking on your premises. I am your nemesis, parents of every slain rapper. Wish I didn't exist, but I'm alive and I thrive on your ignorance. I'm 1,000-foot fence that keep you from getting rich, get around me. I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so? My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge.
I didn't have to die so that they could call me the great one. Didn't take a couple albums, people said it from day one. From wings with hot sauce to tuna tartar, driven in RRs. From hiding from robbery victims in back of cop cars. Tatted from my neck to abdomen, almost getting shot was averaging once every 2 weeks. Bless what I had to been. It's painful words, hearing these liars putting my name in dirt. Aiming, I burst, pistol practice until my fingers hurt. I hit my target, I up the margin. What they on, you know how Nas do. Don't get me started. Chic, sleek, and snazzy from a small family. Fine taste, and I hate the unsatisfactory. We could gun blast a party, great Gatsby theme. Bring your first ladies or come with your new nasty thing. Cause every other day I'm reminding myself I reached every goal that was high on the shelf. My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge. The things that shape me. And now I like to reminisce. The things that shape me. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. The things that shape me would emerge. When you high as me, you get highly critiqued. Hopped on a beat, purposely sounded like 9-3, none quite like me. So haters got SMD. When they bitter like black licorice, my life still sweet. I went for the cash grab, crack cash was my math class, fresh white tee. 2 diamond crosses look like a hashtag, news is fake. Never knew I soon relate to Tom Brady going for 7 in Tampa Bay. Is that crazy? I ain't never been bothered, that bother you. You ain't born for the shit, being great is too hard for you. That's a hater problem, they try to say it first what you might say about them. While you stuck in the past, I stay evolving. Can't just reminisce only, gotta live in the moment. Talk my shit at the moment with the weak and performing. I'm chosen, got off the Big Bowen and Rick Owens. Rick Owens, peep how different it look on us. It's your favorite neighborhood rap nigga. A rap man. Shit feel like I'm Superman sometimes.
Speak up either, but
Smooth, arrogant, hard, drug lord shit.
Back to live action.
Let's be nice now.
Let's be nice.
Let's be nice now.
Shout out
that
to
off-air talk.
You know what I mean? Shout out to DeMarco the Great,
that should
man.
be a new podcast, that off-air talk.
Uh-oh. But we on it.
No Cap TV.
No Cap TV.
Coming 2023.
No Cap TV coming 2023.
AKA Bill Minor, No Cap TV.
Bill Minor. That was an interesting interview, man. Word to mother, man, because I didn't know about Bill Minor. Now you're gonna have me looking into that, man. For real. Word up. I'm gonna do some more research on him. But like I said before we went to break, man, we into our rap report segment of the show, man, where we're going to talk a little bit of hip hop for real now. You know what I'm saying? So before we went to break, I told you guys, like I gave you a little insight on hip hop beefs, like classic hip hop beefs over record. Not now. Like nowadays, you beef with a nigga, you're going to end up getting clapped and killed somewhere out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't the same no more. So what I asked before we went to break was, will we ever see another classic hip hop battle like a Jay-Z and Nas? Or
it could have happened.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about
it. If Drake responded to Push, it would have kept going.
Well, they did. Well,
he didn't respond. After Push did what he did,
for
Drake
good reason.
Responded.
For good reason?
For good reason.
So what was the reason?
Come on, man.
What?
I mean, he can't mess. I mean, just the reason why I think we're not going to see it is because I don't think these niggas' pen game is like that. And I think the niggas who pen game is like that, they're respected. So I don't think nobody want to walk down that alley with that. Like, I don't think nobody want to go verbal jab with Push, Jadakiss, Fab. It's a few niggas I just think they won't do it in this climate. I just think they won't.
And it's funny that you said that, right? You just mentioned Fab. Now, we had a debate the other day while we was in here about that Jadakiss and Fab album.
Okay.
Freddie and Jason. Shout out to Superstar J. He said that Fabulous dragged Jadakiss on that album. Do y'all believe that?
Yo, good night.
Yeah.
I'm answering that.
Answer that. Do y'all believe that?
He dog walked?
Yeah, they said that he dog walked Jada on the album.
That's not the first time I heard that.
That's not the first time I heard it either. Go ahead.
I said the same thing.
Really?
I played it over and over and over.
I know the intro was kind of crazy.
I think the way that's Fab is just swinging all over it. Like Fab just swagged on every beat.
Yeah.
More than Jada.
I think so too. And they said that the reason behind it was because of that verses that they did where Jada kind of dog walked Fab.
Didn't the album come first though?
No, the album was first.
The album was
came first.
Oh, okay. So then that's why Kiss probably dog walked him like that.
I'm gonna tell you what I believe happened. I believe that at this point in Jada's career, Jada knows the business now. I think Jada wanted that Def Jam check. I don't think Jada knows that wasn't a Locks project. I think Jada came in there and he wasn't given what he would give on a Jada project or a Locks project. But I think Fab was like, I'm in here with Kiss. I need to show up. This is a legend. And Fab was in his bag. I like the album. It wasn't the best Kiss I've heard. But if you ask me Jada Kiss or Fab, I'm going with Kiss.
On the album?
No, like just in general. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I think as a group project, I think Kiss took that bag and kept it moving, just like the Red and Meth situation. I think some niggas just want that bag. You know what I mean?
The Red and Meth, who got the best?
No, I think those guys are pure MCs that they just was sparring in there, and I just think they both
Red
equally. I think both because I think Red is probably a better lyricist.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Even Meth admitted it that Red taught him how to rap better.
Yeah, so we see. So, but it was a great project that they paired up on with Fab and Jada. I don't think Jada was 100 Jada on that album. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
So
he ain't do bad though.
So so that leaves
you ain't gonna get no whack Jada.
Nah.
However, that shit wasn't.
But three.
I don't live in Miami. I don't live in Colorado. It wasn't that Jada.
But this is what I mean.
It wasn't that Jada.
But it's just like with basketball, because you was a basketball phenom, and when you was coming up, you knew if you went to go play with Steph in the gym, you wasn't going half-ass. Right or wrong? You was going to destroy him. It's the same.
Music business. I learned that. Music business. The business of music, man.
But DeMarco, come on. Like, as an MC.
You think Jada coming in there giving those Locks verses up?
The album was first, right?
As a competitor, as an artist. Yeah, the album was first. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And the album stemmed off of those freestyles they were doing every Friday on the radio.
Yes.
That's where the album came from, because people heard Jada doing him, and then Fab would come back. They were like, yo, remember, it was Fab versus Jada at one point.
Yes.
Then it became Freddie
versus Jason.
Freddie versus Jason.
Yeah.
Instead of going at each other, they just did an album together.
Yes.
Which I thought they should have been going at each other.
Yes. Yes.
They got too friendly. Because it was at a point New York was divided.
Yeah.
In the barbershops, we was arguing.
Go ahead, Jeff. You sound like you want to say something. Jeff, get on the mic. Get on the mic right there, Jeff. Jeff, get on that mic. Jeff, get on that mic. Get on that mic right behind you. Go ahead. I know you want something important.
I say when MCs is on the mic, man. When another MC step on another MC song, that's supposed to be an automatic battle.
Automatic.
Automatic.
Automatic cook them.
As soon as you get in that booth, if that's my man,
you don't let nobody get on your
that's my
song
man.
and shoot over.
I'm trying to shoot you down, but not, you know what I'm saying, but not put it out there.
This is what I'm saying.
You can shake hands.
This is what I'm saying.
And LeBron, but on the court,
yeah, that's my point.
Cooking.
As an artist, going to do a project with somebody that you know is nice, you're supposed to respect him enough to be like, yo, you know what? I know he's nice. I'm not letting him dog walk me or nothing. Like, I'm gonna give my best.
Right. Yo, but when you say dog walk, you understand what you're saying? When Superstar Jay said that,
I
he
can't
acted like Jada didn't show up at all.
Jada showed up.
That intro though, the intro to the album. Whose verse was more memorable? Fabulous or Jada?
Fab.
I can obviously say Fab's verse was better, but the whole album was trash to me.
What?
Because it was too friendly. If you're gonna do an album called Freddie vs. Jason, it needs to be Freddie vs. Jason.
Yeah.
It should have been the freestyles. It should have been that energy.
Yeah, they wasn't battling each other on the album.
Should have like Meth vs. Chef.
Yes.
Y'all need to go get on a song and go.
Yes.
Fab, you on a song with the Locks? Go.
Yes.
Cook.
All right.
Get Ray and Ghost cook. Make it an album.
Yes.
Get premiered. Make it tough. That shit was too happy.
Yeah, because even Ray and Ghost said that.
On and roller skates in one of the videos.
Yeah.
How's that Freddie vs. Jason? Like he said, the industry. There was about a bag. You went from Freddie vs. Jason to Fred Astaire and Sammy Davis Jr.
Hold up. That's just like when Ray and Ghost on the song.
It sound like Ray
and Ghost battling each other.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear.
That's what I wanted
the type
to
of
hear.
rap I want to hear.
Yeah.
When we heard the
Kiss and Fab on the song, I want to hear them sound like they battling.
So when that album was coming,
when that dude stopped and the next one go, it sounded like they going at each other, but they not. You know what I'm saying? It's really fire. You know what I mean?
We thought we felt it should have been an industry version of them being up at Flex.
Facts.
Throw the beat on.
Facts.
Go in. Griselda showed what their album should have been.
Yes.
Throw the beat on and go in.
Shout out to Griselda.
It was
man.
too
Shout out
happy.
to West Side Gun.
But then right after that, Jada dog walked them on the verses.
Yeah, he did. He did.
All that talk about Jada he reminded niggas.
Yeah.
Let me do the happy dance at the
end. So bringing it back to what we started off with, man, we talking about battle rap, man. And you know, like real battle rap, like back when we used to hear records, like he put out a record, then we'll put out a record after that. Jay versus Nas. Who really won that battle in your eyes? Go around the table. 3. We start
JOJ.
We start JOJ. JOJ. Go ahead.
So we starting from this.
Go ahead. Y'all two. Go ahead. Y'all both on camera. Jay? Jay won that? Oh, Jay.
I got Jay on that.
Jay too? Wow.
These niggas smoke.
They smoking Hemis. I'm going with Nas. And for a couple of reasons. I'm going to get into detail. I'm going with Nas. Go ahead.
Esco won that, and the reason why Esco won that, y'all can't just go with Ethan Takeover. Go
facts.
through all the other records, like go through the Stillmatic freestyle, go through
Paid in Full joint.
Paid in Full on the Paid in Full beat. Go through
Clue freestyle that started the beef.
The record on God, like the record on the Godson album.
We didn't talk about
Last Real Nigga Alive.
Last Real Nigga Alive. Yes.
Y'all know about my Biggie Wars.
Yes.
Y'all thought Kicking the Door was for.
Yeah.
Like he y'all still tripping on his Jigga shit.
Word.
Come
on. He said he did a lot. He did a lot.
About my lifestyle written. No, he didn't.
Word. You got that bleak for that.
Yeah.
Word. But guys, I'm gonna let y'all pick who y'all think won that battle.
Nas
won that battle. DeMarco, it's up to you. So it's 1, 2, Jay. Me and 3.
Nas.
So you the tiebreaker.
I'm 21 Savage. Nah, I'm with Nas.
Esco, man.
So the reason why I feel like Nas won it, the reason why I think why Nas won it is because Jay, when he came out with Super Ugly, then he got real personal. Like, he just had to keep going because he couldn't. Ether was just too much. He just kept going and going and going. It's like, yo, just leave it there. You lost already.
He beat
now
the Patriots against the Giants.
The Patriots.
No, the Patriots went into the Super Bowl undefeated. Jay at that point was undefeated. He's killing Nas at that point.
As far as career wise,
think Ether was coming.
Yeah, as far as commercial success, he was above Nas, and he thought that was the perfect time to take a shot. Nas was super quiet at that time; nothing was really going on. And Hove, that he even said in the record, he said, this nigga Stout hanging with Jay. You know, Steve Stout was hanging out with Jay, and he was like, Jay used to tell him he wanted my spot. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that I didn't know. I didn't know that.
He said in the record. He said, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. He did.
But he did the Patriots. Patriots went into the playoffs undefeated. Ran through everybody. Got to the Giants. Remember, the Giants were stumbling through the playoffs.
Yeah.
Through the season. Then they got to the playoffs, went on a run, got to the Super Bowl. You beat them because you didn't think the Giants had an ether in them.
Facts.
And nobody thought Nas had an ether in him because they never heard him battling nobody.
Facts.
I think it stems from homie just knowing that Nas was that guy, and it was some admiration at that point. From what I've heard, Nas was supposed to get on a record or two with Jay at some point. Jay wanted him on that album.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. Then it was supposed to happen again. Still didn't happen. So I guess Jay felt like
slightly
how good the blueprint sounded. Like for me to like really stick the nail in the coffin, I'm gonna go at this nigga too and just air this whole shit out.
Yeah.
I think that was his master plan. You know what I mean? But it kind of backfired because at the end of the day, I always say this, like rappers come and go. MCs are timeless.
That's a whole
you know what I'm saying? And Nas is like, you don't get no higher level higher as an MC than what he is. He's up there with any MC you want to say is top of the shelf.
And right now he's
Mount
proven
Rushmore.
that.
Nas is Mount Rushmore.
But right now he's proven that.
Absolutely.
He reincarnated his he's reincarnated now. Like it don't even seem like he's gonna stop because he got the right producer with him to bring out.
But music is energy.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff. You got to look at the MCs.
that's what it's about. Y'all top 2 MCs went at it. They went at it toe to toe.
See,
so really, who really won?
Hip hop.
Nobody really won.
Hip hop won. Hip hop won.
We won.
I'm saying today you're not gonna get that. Because you don't even have an artist that's at that level. When you gonna get Lil Uzi Vert to battle somebody?
That's what I
Drake
mean.
or something?
So
like it's never gonna be that again. So that classic, living through that moment, waiting for the songs to come out, is different.
See, it's different now.
That's the weird part about the Jay and Nas battle.
What?
Takeover came out, right?
Uh-huh.
He did a part of it on Summer Jam.
Yes.
Then he released it on the
song.
album.
Yes.
Nas didn't rebuttal right away.
He didn't.
It was like what, 4 to 6 months?
Yes.
It was a time.
He took his time. He took his time.
So Jay was killing him within that time frame because the album also did good.
It was like 6 months later because Nas wasn't sure if he still was going to record music because he was going through that shit with his mom.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Shout out to 3. That's why I fuck with 3, man. 3 know what he talking about. Word up.
When he released Ether really battled Super Ugly. He didn't battle Takeover.
Yes.
Because at that time, Nas had a whole fresh scope. They try to put Takeover back to go against Ether. Ether was fresh in people's ears.
Super Ugly was trash. It was
trash. It was trash.
He listened to Irv Gotti.
Yeah. It was
Takeover is classic. It's classic.
Yeah.
But those are 2 classic records. Yo, I tell you the truth. I thought Nas' career was over when I heard Takeover.
Kids on the video game don't be like, I'm going to take over you. They be like, I'm about to ether you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And
worried.
Why flex through Ether and
Well, Flex hate Jay.
But when he had the whole New York City listening, he threw Ether on and Super Ugly, right?
Yeah.
He threw Ether and Super Ugly on.
Yeah.
Yes.
We was all outside on Franklin and Lincoln.
I told
Radios
you.
on, cars all out.
No,
yeah.
I know where
you remember when
right
you was
outside.
at when you heard that?
Yeah, right outside.
And then
we had the radio on.
This is the thing I give Jay. Jay responded immediately.
He had to.
Because he had the juice at Hot 97 like that. He could go up there and do whatever. Word.
When the Wayne came in, it was Ether. So he came
I ain't
back.
gonna lie. It was.
No, it was. We
It was.
thought Nas when he broke down Nas's albums,
Yeah.
yo, I almost cried. Yo, I said, damn, man, he got my nigga right now, yo. He
That
gotta
was-
come back. We look, where is he? Where's Waldo? Where Nas at?
Yeah.
Then you
He took his time.
Then he
That's
came back.
crazy that we just got a 4-pack from Homie, and the last day we got from Son was 444.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and we spoke about this. Like, yo, can Jay do a project solely with one producer?
Yeah, he can.
He did one with who was it? And shout out to my guy, Sham God, man. Who was the one producer that he did it with? No ID. That was it 444?
Nah,
Oh, no, it's American Gangster.
They have multiple producers on.
American Gangster Puff did that.
No, you sure?
Puff gave him all those samples, everything. They arranged it around Puff's ideas.
He did it.
It was multiple. It was multiple producers on that American Gangster.
Well,
I don't think Jay has worked exclusively with
one
producer, and I think that's the separation between Jay and Nas. I think Jay I think Jay is a chameleon, man. Like it's hard to be that. Like I think Jay is a chameleon. Like he has staying power because it's like he can walk into any room and transform. Like he know the pulse of what's going on. I don't think Nas ever cared for that.
Yeah.
Nas is like a real true MC. So it's like he was never really looking at the business of music where it's like, okay. And then when they tried to make him do that at Columbia, we got a fucking single with him and Genuine. Now the song ain't horrible, but it ain't Nasir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't horrible, but it ain't Nasir. So
Beyonce in the video.
exactly. So I just think that these are two of the guys that are two of the last ones, and the only two people I can see like really battling it out that's at the top of the food chain is Kendrick and J. Cole.
Wow, Kendrick and J. Cole.
But
And shout out to
as
Fifth.
far as
Fifth
lyricism
had
is
Beyonce on the
involved.
joint, too. Huh?
Like these drill rappers can beat, they can rap battle all day if they wanted to, but they not.
You saw
they
when
not
he
gonna
got
say
on
much.
with Benny.
Yo,
You saw what happened when he got on that song with
J.
Benny.
Cole.
Who, Cole? Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he
And nice. That wasn't nice though.
I was in the barbershop telling dudes, they like,
don't
yo, I
go
think
Benny
I'm
on
like, I think Benny got on. I said, y'all better go listen to that shit again.
Cole
And
dog.
that's what made me understand that most
Nigga
niggas
dissing
can't.
you on your own record.
Yeah,
facts,
niggas don't
facts.
dissect bars. Some niggas can't dissect bars.
I said
That's
they
a
ain't know
fact.
he dissed him.
Yeah, he should have.
It was so up here that it probably went over his head.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, he dog walked him.
Then you get in a video when
he said
6'5", you 5'8". It just looked like he was bullying you through the.
He said the butcher coming nigga before his verse. That's what Cole said.
Word.
And that's Benny. That's Benny.
Word.
Word. He had the butcher
and chopped him up. And chopped him up.
He let him know. Nah, I'm the butcher.
Word up. So,
and you know who his favorite rapper is?
Who?
You don't know who his favorite rapper is?
Who? Benny?
J. Cole.
J. Cole. Oh, Nas. Yeah, Nas is his favorite rapper. He know, know that.
The whole U.S.
And Hov signed him.
That's a fact.
Don't stand next to him.
Exactly.
So outside of this Jay and Nas battle, what was the most memorable hip hop battle that y'all can think of right now? Outside of that battle, I'm gonna throw some out there.
You going all the way back?
All the way back.
So we can't even talk about Ice Cube. Just
Ice Cube and Common.
No Vaseline.
No, Ice
He
Cube.
was shitting on everybody
the whole
on that
NWA.
shit.
He killed the whole NWA with that.
That was the first one where
Yes.
you was like, oh
Yeah,
God,
he killed the whole NWA.
you
with
could
that.
do this?
We might have to play that, Jay.
Yeah, Jay, you might have to find that. No Vaseline. Go ahead, Jay. Go get your drink. We talking right now.
Oh, you mean Ice Cube and Common? What
Ice
about
Cube
when
and
Common dissed Drake? Got no response. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Common this Drake.
Yeah.
Why?
And got no, because that's Serena Williams.
It was
shit.
over abroad. That's why they ain't hold no weight for me.
Serena Williams shit. You know them sensitive light-skinned dudes?
It ain't hold no weight.
Yeah, I remember that.
It ain't hold no weight.
I ain't even pay no attention to that. Wow.
A dope battle was Luda T.I.
Luda and T.I.?
Yeah.
They
Luda
battled?
kind of cooked them.
Ludacris and T.I.?
Yeah, man.
What records? I remember T.I. going at Little
Luda
Flip.
dissed T.I. on the record with son. Damn, I almost forget son name from G Unit. My fault.
Buck?
My fault, bro. With Young Buck. He did it on the and it was a single, the song. So when he said at the end, he ended the verse, stay off the TIP of my dick.
Oh, wow. What about Kiss and Siegel?
Oh, man.
That was
Who
tough.
won that?
was a heavyweight.
Who
That was a
won that
heavyweight
battle? Because Kiss, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm a son.
Oh, no.
I'm a son kiss like a
soda. Oh, my God.
I kicked the ball over the park and
Yeah.
Who park is this? What?
Yo, nah, he dragged.
I think that was the only work Kiss ever got.
Yeah, he got work.
Nah, he was dumping.
I don't know if Jay got that either. We might have to hear that one with Siegel.
Bin Laden.
Siegel at the powerhouse?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about fucking
I
your
forgot the
moms.
name
I'm
of it,
making
but
you
it was
watch.
this Jada
I'm
Kid.
taking my time up.
He rocked over the
Whoa.
Yo, say it again.
The
Say it again.
acapella Powerhouse.
At the powerhouse, Siegel.
What did
You
he say
remember that
again?
shit? Yo, we gotta pull that up.
Nah,
I'm
Jay,
thinking about fucking your moms. I'm making you watch. I'm taking your chain. I'm taking your watch. He went crazy at the
got to the
powerhouse.
guns because of that.
Yeah,
How you talk that Pac shit when you cool with Big?
Word. Yo,
Ooh.
facts. That's when the locks jumped in. That's when Styles and Sheik was like,
I
no.
thought you couldn't wait to
say
go
no
on
fair
tour
fight.
with him, overseas with him, smoke trees with him. Oh man.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
When
Which one? Which one is that? Which one is that, Jay?
Yeah.
Which one is that, Jay?
You
It
remember how
says Beanie
Siegel
Siegel at the
started that?
powerhouse. I mean, I'm downloading right now.
Go ahead. Oh, you
That
down
was
on
crazy.
Word.
Yo, when he started with that Muslim Bin Laden, yo, you know, he started all that hot shit.
Yeah.
Siegel kind of, yo,
Jeff
Yeah.
like, nah. Yo, but Siegel did cook Kiss. I ain't gonna lie.
he was killing
I was trying to ride with New York on that one, but you
Me
can't.
too. I was trying to rob it.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Hear that.
I'm gonna do this right. This cat got me off my dean breaking Salah. Astaghfirullah, I'm scheming. Why I'm making Salah? I'm thinking about raping his mom and making him watch. I'm taking my time. I'm making him watch. I'm taking his time. I'm taking his watch. I'm taking his grind, putting 5/8 on his block. He a bitch without the pocketbook and a wig. How you talk that pop shit when you roll with Big?
DJ, nobody.
I thought that chump
blew trees with him, pushed V's with him. Couldn't wait to go on tour, cross seas with him. Look at here. Why this nigga took it there? I earned my spot. Jay had to put me there. I burned his block. Gasoline sitting in the air to burn the clock. 50 shots sitting in there. Now picture if I splatter his mask.
The best of Beanie Siegel. Beanie Siegel.
She could be happy, P would be sad. Shit. She could be happy, P would be glad. He can get off fish and you can get off fish dick. And if you want kiss dick, nigga, kiss it. His reign on the top be short like leprechaun. As I crush his weak whack flow like Capadons. Get in his ass. I still fast on Ramadan. I still rock his bells like L. I'm a phenomenon. I make his mouthpiece so beast like Della Reese. When I release, he lose Sheik and Little P. Nigga, please, blood flutters, dungarees, and that ain't the half of my war pad. I come at your weight, crack, steam up your coffin. I'm a made man, you couldn't bake a bean in Boston.
See now it brought me back to why the Locks jumped in now. Why Sheik and Styles jumped in because
they were supposed
did the case. Yeah, they were supposed to. They jumped in on the K Slay joint when they did the that MOP. They did that MOP record over.
I think they went at G Unit harder than they went at.
Yeah, they did go at G Unit harder.
But I know Guns came out with them in State Property.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they got personal.
Absolutely.
When he told Styles get off his Styles, what?
Word.
Where you at?
Word. Yeah, oh man, that's it. Bring it back. But you see, you found something, Jay?
Well, you got something
else?
Oh
no. What you found over there?
I mean, I had another freestyle. The Ice Cube No Vaseline. I don't know if you want to hear that. But,
Ice Cube. Word up. So it's safe to say
we'll never find beefs like that ever.
Nah, this is what I mean. Like you see how he had the whole powerhouse of the crowd into it.
Word.
I don't think that none of these MCs today, none of these artists today, is built for that. And I think that
look who he came from.
From Jay?
When Jay used to diss you
on Summer Jam stage, yeah.
You want to get at somebody,
Yeah.
do it in front of everybody.
That's a fact.
But he was home, so
Yeah, facts. And it was home. Facts.
Home cooking.
So here's another one. This is a controversial one. What happened, Jay?
on the camera.
Oh, so this is a controversial one, all right? Cannabis versus L. Who won that battle? Cannabis to me won it. I ain't even
Cannabis
home
won to
team.
me too. Cannabis
I ain't even
got
home
it.
team.
Everything else was politics.
Cannabis won the battle but lost the war.
Yeah.
Cannabis
Won the
beat
battle, lost the
everybody
war.
in those
That's
2
a fact
years.
right there.
Huh?
In those 2 years, Cannabis beat everybody.
Yo,
I think L won.
what? Yo,
Get on the phone and call
Why?
tell your wife to
You
call
talking about
Minister
second round
Farrakhan.
knockout?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that shit was
No, are we talking about the first Cannabis verse or
Just
the one?
period.
that got
Even-
changed? 'Cause
even
remember,
the
he had a
whole
4-3-2-1.
thing. Even
That
on
they made
four-
him change it.
Even
On
on
4, 3, 2,
4-3-2-1, he murdered everybody.
He
on
had a
that.
verse. They
Get
made
the
him
fuck
change
out
it.
of here.
He murdered everybody
Get
on
the
that.
Fuck out of here.
You don't think Cannabis murdered everybody on that?
No.
What?
I don't think
No.
he murdered X.
I think X and L had the
Stay
best
off the
verses
dog.
on that shit.
Hold
Once
on,
I get
man.
you when the sun is down,
But
running
L-
clown,
L-
come up off that. I'm gonna gun it
Tell
down.
me
now.
Tell me something from that verse. Tell me something from his verse.
But you can
How-
tell
that
L
happened
listen.
so long.
L listen to that
Exactly,
Cannabis verse.
exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
You can't tell me nothing, but I can tell you. Now you talk about this mic on my arm. Turn into a tom bomb.
But you can tell L went. He
He
listened
did his
to
verse
Cannabis.
over and did his verse over.
So
See, but
That's the
it was
thing.
kind of quiet, that beef, because Cannabis verse got changed. If he had kept Cannabis verse, original verse, then played L's verse, you would have understood it. Because the world didn't understood it right away until second round knockout.
Yeah.
Cannabis original verses out there.
The second
I heard
round
it.
knockout, he destroyed him.
But when the record went out, Cannabis had a different verse, and he didn't have the part where the mic on the arm, let me bar that.
Listen,
That was
homie,
removed.
homie jumped the gun. He He felt into his own demise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was around at that time. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's not three being biased right now.
No. I've been in the studio with L. L don't play that shit, my nigga. Like, he not really on that type of time. Like, you not doing that. Like, it's not happening.
Why would we talk about a secret battle?
With who?
With L and J. That's been going on.
Well, that ain't no comparison. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't no comparison. L and J.
I got one.
Go ahead, Jay.
Hold on. What's up with the Drake and Meek Mill's battle?
Nah, you mean Drake and Pusha? Or Drake?
No, Drake and Meek Mill. That was the most commercial one to date.
I'm saying,
nah, it ain't even moved me like that.
Supposed to be the street rapper. He got smoked.
Cause everybody sleep on Drake because he got curly hair, he light skin.
The reason
to his eyebrows.
The reason why he got smoked is because that shit wasn't for the essence of hip hop.
Yep.
That shit had a bitch in the middle of it. It was intertwined with intertwined with emotions about a woman. And Drake did the smart thing. That nigga went and fucking made a record that's gonna play in the club, that a diss record. It's almost like when Jada came back and was rhyming on it. Now I'm gonna dish you on a Cisco beat. They was playing the I forgot the sample that he was using. Yeah, that you know what I'm saying? So that's a strategic play, because now you don't just got, like, you can't play Ether in a party. You know what I'm saying? You can't play Ether in a party. You're not playing Takeover in a party.
Hell no.
But you will hear that fucking Drake dissing Meek, and that shit was ringing off crazy. So strategically,
back to back,
strategically, that shit was great.
When that shit
but
dropped,
he could not counter Push, because Push had too much on him, and he already said that he was a fan, and he know Push that fucking pin differently than Meek.
But Duppy was better than that added on shit. It's just that, like you said, he had the MO, he had the visual with the black face.
Yeah.
So that kind of swayed you. But if you was going
if you were MC,
bar for bar, Drake killed him.
If you were MC,
yeah,
I ain't backing down.
Yeah.
You, whether I go in a flame,
yeah,
or I'm successful, I'm not backing down.
Facts.
When Drake went at Meek, he was ready.
Yeah.
Because remember, he had another song after back to back waiting for Meek to respond.
Yeah.
And they pulled him back from using that other song.
Yeah.
Because I think Meek would have been finished.
Yeah.
But then you get to Push, and you don't got the same energy with Push. Yeah, he has shit about the kid and all that. Fucking nigga, you know how many deadbeat dads there is? Nigga, just go with him. Nigga look like a roach. Go with him.
Facts.
So we disregard Exodus.
No.
Exodus was
That's
Pusha
what I
T.
mean.
Exodus was Pusha T killing. No, Exodus was Pusha T's record, killing the whole Young Money.
Yep.
Lil Wayne, all them. Like, Push been wanted smoke with them niggas.
Yeah, it was Wayne first.
You know what I'm saying?
It was Wayne first.
Like, Push is one of my, like, I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
As far as lyrics and bars, he's one of my favorite rappers. He ready. So whoever
I'm on the fence with Push.
you know what I'm saying? He not turning down no smoke.
I rock with Push.
No,
You
I
rock with Push?
rock
with
with Push.
Push.
I love him,
I rock with Push too.
but I don't believe him.
But I think that Drake got him.
You think
Okay.
Drake got
I
him?
think Drake got
You
him.
don't
Fuck
believe
out
me.
of here.
See, Steels been picking up on it.
Yeah.
I love Push.
Yeah.
He's a lyricist.
Yeah.
All that. But I don't believe him.
That nigga Drake is nice, kid. They don't give Drake his props because he a singing ass rapper.
Yo, me and DeMarco argue about this shit regular.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like Drake is nice. Drake he might not write all his shit. Some of his shit. No, he might not write all his shit.
No rapper write their own shit.
No,
man.
but I'm
I
saying
don't.
though.
I mean, you do.
I believe Drake delivery and bars, timing. Yo, he will catch he will catch you out there. So I'm Push. I love Push. You know what I'm saying? And I know the young boy what's the rapper? What's the Young Money?
Drake?
No,
Wayne?
Young Money.
Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne don't want it with Push.
Nah, you bugging.
No, I don't know about
He
that.
don't want it with Push.
Well, I done heard Wayne done dragged a lot of people on tracks.
No.
JOJ, you got Pusha T infrared over there? Fuck is these niggas
He
talking
don't want it
about?
with Push.
Fuck is these niggas talking
Push too
about?
much.
Yeah, listen, man.
He would have been shot back.
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
Shout out to my man
back.
Jimmy on the check, and I see
he would have been shot back. He would have been shot back.
So we all know.
He been shot back.
That's the part I have with these. The issue I have with Wayne.
Yeah.
Exodus. He's naming songs. He's been firing at y'all.
Exodus.
And nobody.
Infrared. Please play Infrared for the listeners, bro.
Yo, I thought Wayne was gonna wrap it up after Exodus. I'm like, yo, he is killing you on this shit. No response.
Oh my God.
Birdman get out. Well, we too big. Wally to respond. No, nigga, let him go. You said he's the best rapper.
Facts.
He's being challenged. You gotta let him go.
You can't dump like that.
Oh my God.
You can't dump like that. He can make a hit record. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, commercial record. But as far as like going in that booth, and that's what Push said. Push said, these niggas don't do what I do. So I'm not really looking at them like we supposed to be sparring, or like I don't want to make a record with them.
Uh-oh, Jay got it.
Open your ears up, still.
All right, I'm listening.
The game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga your hooks did it. The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. At the mercy of a game where the codes is missing. When the CEO's blinded by the glow is different. Believe in myself, in the Coles and Kendricks. Let the sock puppets play in they roles and gimmicks. Shit, remember Will Smith won the first Grammy? And they ain't even recognize Hov until Annie. So I don't tap dance for the crackers and sing Mammy. Cause I'm posed to juggle these flows and nose candy. Yeah, Ferrari my 40 blew the candles out. Tom Brady, you niggas, I had to scramble out. They be riding these waves, I pulled my sandals out. Hefe Latin my Grammy, I went the Spanish route. Oh, now it's okay to kill baby. Niggas looked at me crazy like I really killed the baby. Salute Ross, cause the message was pure. He see what I see when you see Wayne on tour. Flash without the fire. Another multi-platinum rapper trapped and can't retire. Niggas get exposed, I see the cracks and I'm the liar. Shit, I've been exposed, I took the crack and built the wire. Now who do you admire? Your rap songs is all trying my patience. Them prices ain't real without inflation. I done flew it, I done grew it. Been a conduit. More than 9 bags on my bitches, I done blew it. See through it, neck e-glue it. Hablan Espanol, I eat to it. Let Steven talk streaming in Shazam numbers. I'll ensure that you getting every gram from us. Let's cram numbers. Easily, the only rapper sold more dope than me was Eazy-E. How could you ever right these wrongs when you don't even write your songs? But let us all play along. We all know what niggas for real been waiting on. Push.
Oh, I had to play this one real quick. I had to play this one. We let Pusha get it on. Hold on.
Okay. So if you rebuke me for working with someone else on a couple of V's, what do you really think of the nigga that's making your beats? I've done things for him, thought that he never would need. Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I pop style for 30 hours, then let him repeat. Now you popping up with the jokes, I'm dead, I'm asleep. I just left from over by y'all putting pen to the sheets. Tired of sitting quiet and helping my enemies eat. Keep getting temperature checks, they know that my head overheats. Don't know why the fuck you niggas listen to Denim and Steve. Must have had your infrared wrong, now your head in a beam. Y'all are the spitting image of whatever jealousy breeds. Don't push me when I'm in album mode. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. You send shots, well I gotta challenge those. But I bring calicos to the Alamo. I could never have a Virgil in my circle and hold him back cause he makes me nervous. I wanna see my brothers flourish to their higher purpose. You niggas leeches and serpents, I think it's good and now the teachers are learning. Yeah, your brother said it was your cousin and him then you. So you don't rap what you did, you just rap what you knew. Don't be ashamed, there's plenty niggas that do what you do. There's no malice in your heart, you an approachable dude. Man, you might have sold to college kids for Nike and Mercedes, but you act like you sold drugs for Escobar in the 80s.
I got control of that.
Yours, but then the signature faded. I think that pretty much resembles what's been happening.
All right. He said we gotta talk.
We can stop.
Hold on.
Look, I look at Jeff and I look at Logo. What is my one issue with Push? What's my one
you
issue?
Saying you put I don't know you. I just met you right now, and I think your issue is that you don't think that all his bars is authentic?
No, that drug talk.
That
I lose rappers with that drug talk.
That's what I'm saying. You don't think that when he talking that whole cocaine rapper shit that was him?
No, it wasn't.
No, but that's your issue with him, right?
Issue.
But my
when
issue,
he gets into other shit, he's an animal.
Yeah. But my issue with homie is my issue with homie is that you're just a hip hop musical baby. Like they got an MTV special on you with a notebook full of rappers that you just imitated. And you was in love with the culture in Canada, and you went to Houston and you morphed into all of that shit. That's not really who you are. You giving a perspective of what you grew into love. That's not really him.
So hold on.
That's not really him.
No, I got his point.
Like for instance, you can have
looking into the culture.
Exactly, but you can have a kid that you can have a kid. Hold on. You can have a kid that's not a street kid, but he's in the street. Which I was one of those kids.
Yeah.
Like I got friends that went to jail, family that went to jail, uncles that robbed banks, family members that was kingpins, but I wasn't in the street. I seen it all. So that's what some of these rappers. Pusha is telling you his perspective from running around with his brothers and his uncles and all that.
No.
Drake is telling you watching that shit from his living room couch with his mother making him an image.
Hold on, man. Yo, we can't move the goalposts.
No, when he
can't move the goalposts.
No, when he talked that shit, and that's why he don't want it. He don't want to spar with Push long term.
But we just played 2 joints back to back.
Push glorifies. I'm not talking about
absolutely
the part of what the struggle part, the pain, because we know family members that went through the pain of what he glorifies. He just shows the happy side of drug lord shit. There's a painful side. Your boss snitched on motherfuckers for that painful side, and you still glorify.
So you don't.
That is my only issue with him.
You don't think none of that is in his music? The downside of it, none of. Y'all don't think the downside of it, none of it is in Push music?
The downside, but he glorifies it like he's the one that did it. He speaks in a perspective as if it was him. He don't speak in a perspective as if his environment showed him that. I got these grams. I showed these dudes. You didn't do that. I could tell you would have told on everybody if you got jammed up. But other than that, you throw a beat on, Push or kill Drake.
I never.
Push will kill Drake head to head. You throw a beat on with both of them in the same room.
What?
That's an MC. You throw a beat on. No, that's battling, right? Right, Steel?
Yeah,
you
throw
battling. A beat on in the room right now. Drake and Push walk in. Push would kill him.
How we know that though?
He would kill him.
How we know?
Drake got to rehearse.
You looking
shit.
at
how we know that?
Because at the end of the day, nigga, at the end of the day, I don't need nobody to write my bars.
Yo. No.
I don't need nobody to push this pen for me.
So let me ask you. Let me ask you one
Drake
question.
took 50 takes and went in another room.
That nigga was reading off a BlackBerry, my nigga.
Yeah, I did see that. Now, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah, Push too much for him.
Who's the better artist?
No. Forget that. You can say your main thing is that you ain't supposed. If you nice, you ain't supposed to have anybody writing for you. Did Jadakiss ever have any help on a record?
On a record or
on a record?
Listen, hold on.
On a record.
On a
hot record.
I think as
with a GOAT.
I think as an artist, you have to be open to working with other people because that's the music business.
So what's the difference with Drake?
Hold on. That's the music business. But if y'all niggas want to talk this, I'm one of the best ever. I do this shit. Nobody can fuck with me. And hold on. Let me finish. And we put Jadakiss in this room, Fabulous in this room, Pusha T in this room, and Drake in this room, Lil Wayne in this room, and we said, who gonna be the last? Drake gonna be the first nigga out of this room.
But my whole point is this: the whole thing we talking about is niggas having help. But we said that niggas don't give respect if they have help. So my question to you again is: did Jadakiss ever get help on the record?
I think every artist
Jay got help.
I think every
That's
artist
what I'm saying, and the credits is more than one name.
I think every artist has had help. That's part of the business.
Even Push got help with Pharrell.
So
they ain't come up with all them hooks and all that.
I know that.
Helped them.
So I'm talking about writing bars for you. Say it like this, because I know for a fact, and it may be off the record, but if you listen to Show Discipline with Jada and Nas, Styles wrote that last verse. I don't care what anybody say. That's Styles all day.
Well, a few people have.
I don't believe it, but go
What?
ahead.
Listen to the Jada's verse.
I listened
and
to
then-
it
on Show
I listened to
Discipline.
it
What is
today.
that? Show Discipline.
That's my joint. I
What
play
he
that
said,
right
think
now.
about when I
Today.
splatter your mask.
I
My
know.
niggas is happy your mama is sad.
You gotta look at the locks is different though.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Because
Tell
they
him.
sit in the room.
It's no difference. He still
came
got help.
They
No,
came from the bottom
no.
up. So they sit together and they go back and forth.
Ah, y'all
I'm
can't
telling
move the
you, they keep
goalposts,
each other.
It's
man.
not moving
He
it.
got help.
Yeah,
No,
He got help.
listen,
That's it. Y'all
no,
talking
he
about
didn't
Drake
get
got
help,
help,
man.
Kiss got help. And I don't care
No,
what it is.
but
help is
Drake,
help.
Drake,
At the end of the
Drake's
day.
help is documented. We don't have no documentation of Kiss's help, my nigga.
Still like,
I don't think.
Come
I don't,
on, man.
Listen, man.
Y'all moving the
Yo,
goal.
ain't no-
I don't care what nobody say.
No,
Drake is nice.
I can't-
Ain't
Drake is
nobody.
nice.
Nobody
Drake
can
is
ever
nice.
say that he's not
I
nice.
can't
Boy,
get the
nice.
person on the phone, and he won't talk about it. But he knows that Son helped him on more than one joint.
Come on.
But he's helped him as well.
This is
Listen,
what I'm
I think
saying.
they're
They help
Everybody
each other.
get help.
I
Facts.
think they're a
But
collective.
they're a group.
I think they're a collective. So
How you think them two
And-
go
but
back
hold
to
on.
back the way they go?
But y'all saying that MC don't
Jada
need
and
no
them
help.
actually said that. They said like this. He might tell me to say it this way, or he might tell me, "Nah, take that out, put this in there." That don't mean you're writing my bars. But if I hear a whole fucking reference track of somebody giving you a record,
But they
that's
do that all the
totally
time.
different.
No. That's
They give
complete-
references all the time.
Bro,
complete
that's totally
creation of a
different.
piece of art. I take it and I give
If
it
we
to
all
you,
sat
and
here and
you
wrote a-
recite it,
Yeah.
you didn't create that.
If we
I
all
did.
sat here and wrote a record and Stills is doing his part, I'm doing my part, my man right here doing it, and everybody's doing their part, but that's different from me just handing Stills like, this is your verse, this is your verse, this
Yeah.
is your verse.
That's
Let's
right
go,
for you.
let's go.
That's
That
not
means I
creative.
came up with the flow,
That's
I
a
came
big
up with
difference.
the cadence.
Way different.
A whole reference track, and then Drake recites the whole record in the same pocket. Bro, somebody wrote that record for you.
But those
now
shouldn't
I
be the two for
understand
the
it
battle.
because we're in the music business. I
Yes,
get it.
Absolutely.
I had an artist that wrote several records for different people. It is what it is.
There's
That's
a-
what they want.
Look, there's a known female. I know the dude that wrote all that shit. Me and Vegas was talking about
The
it.
Lotto
one day.
shit just came out
You saw 130
Facts.
references.
of different artists singing the same record. So it's like, here, take that. Whoever delivered it the best, get the record.
Why we don't shit on R&B when they do that?
Because hip hop is a competitive sport. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is competitive, and everybody
See,
feel like
see the
gotta push
shit.
your
Why I
pace.
say with black people, we go halfway, right? We want the essence for certain parts of it, but then other parts of it, no, it's cool because it's a business now. We became a business, right? So if you're gonna talk about a battle, you got to talk about Push and Drake head to head, ball for ball. Remove everything. Remove the drug references. Remove the writer credits that people helped them. Ball for ball, throw a beat on. Push will kill him because
Stills
he's
is
not
the part-
an MC.
Stills know that.
The part, and the part that the reason
Drake
why
is
I
an
say
artist.
that,
He's not an MC.
the part that I don't like is that because okay, he may have had a dude do one joint for him. They make it seem like yo, he wrote his whole catalog.
Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this bitch. I'm
That
ready.
one joint,
What's happening?
okay.
No,
That's
that was,
Soulja Boy,
Soulja
whole
Boy.
fucking cadence, flow, everything, nigga.
That's
Yes.
Soulja Boy.
What are we talking about?
He does it a lot. He
He's
just
a
hides it
fucking
'cause
hip
he
hop.
sings it.
He's a hip hop chameleon.
So Fifth do it too.
Like I respect it.
Nigga shitted on Jay when he just wrote a reference of a big verse. Oh, Jay stealing from Biggie. He ain't being original.
But this is what it is, man. Like they say, from the era we come from, it's no biting. You ain't supposed to bite. Be original. So what do we think about producers that don't really produce?
Son is the ultimate
We
chameleon.
know
and I respect
Dr.
Somebody
Dre
else
don't do everything.
You heard? He don't.
Mailman, Scott
Mailman,
Storch,
Eric B.
Battle Cat.
Come on.
They
But everybody say Drake. Oh, Dre is the. And I ain't no knocking Dre because Dre he got the air and he'll come in and mix some or add it or say do it like this and he gonna get the credit.
What's
because
the
he's a
Too Short record he did?
Hmm?
Over.
Which one?
He took the whole bounce and the cadence. I go on and on.
What you talking about, Drake?
Oh, yeah, that's
You
the
back
Too
on
Short.
Drake?
Yeah,
three.
I
I fuck with Drake.
I
because he's an artist.
Yes.
He's not an MC.
Nigga's the ultimate chameleon that knows music. Drake did that over, and he had to, and he gave the writing credit to homie from Oakland.
Yeah.
Too Short.
No, not just Too Short. It's another dude. I forgot his name. His name not coming to me right now, but they're coming. But he does that a lot. What I'm saying is that I understand that because once you dive into the music business, you'll do some shit that you probably thought you wouldn't do.
Steels, you know why? Because if there's a sound already out there in the world sonically that people relate to, that was already catchy, Drake goes and grabs those sonic sounds, makes it the Drake version of it. You're like, oh, this shit is dope. Drake. Now these young people don't know them songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
They think Drake nice.
So y'all about to lead me into the next segment then. So
the Magnolia Shorty shit and sampled it.
I mean, a lot of people take things and sample, and this is the next segment that we're gonna go into, and it's the chopping block, right? So this segment is basically for you to train your ear to find out who took this and made it into something else, right? So this is the first joint on there. I got some real hip hop heads in here, and I got another producer here, and I got a DJ.
Let's go.
That be Jay.
He's not DJing no more.
Jay ain't
remember?
DJing no more.
He's one of the gods.
Yeah,
Now he gotta go all the way.
Exactly.
Not playing that smut.
So the first joint I'm gonna play, y'all tell me who took this and flipped it and made it over. Right? This is the first joint right here. Check it out.
Biggie.
Damn, 3. I can't get nothing past you, kid.
One More Chance, original.
One more chance.
Right.
Oh my God, damn. Shout out
Remember
to
when
3.
I told you when samples were dirty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here go another one. This one gonna take a little time. Check it out. 3 got that off the rip.
What's that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Tip this one that's coming up.
It's coming up.
After the string drop.
Check you out, kid. You just heard this one already.
It's my homework, bro.
I hear it too. I can't get it.
Oh,
is it ice cream? Ice cream?
Ah, shout out to J.O.J.
I heard it. Let me hear it still. I hear it.
Shout out to J.O.J. Yo, you impressed me, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Word.
That's
Yeah,
ice cream.
They did. They just speed it up. That's the original.
It's better up though.
I'm not playing no more.
Shout out to J.O.J. Word up, man. Jay,
you can play
I
the
hear
beat.
you, Jay.
Play the words.
I hear you, Jay. I hear you, Jay. Here we go. This
was
one
an
right
animal,
here.
man.
This one right here. Check this one out. This ain't I go work. This ain't no Kumo D.
That's what I'm about to say, Kumo D.
This ain't Kumo D. He took this from me. Yeah, I go work. Run it. Stop.
Ghost Boys.
Shout out to J.O.J.
Let's go.
Yo, shout out to J.O.J. Shout out to J.O.J. J on fire. You got that before 3. Where's the mother?
3 don't want it.
3 don't want it.
He don't want this work.
Here go another one, kid. This is another classic right here. Word up. It's another classic.
Streets of New York.
Fuji rap. Fuji rap. Word the moment. Shout out to J.O.J.
In the streets of New York, dope fiends are leaning for morphine. The TV screens follow the homicide scenes. You live
here, you're taking a chance to look and I take one glance. There's a man inside an ambulance.
Man, listen, we already know the God, the 18th letter, hands down. You know what I'm saying? And this is the last one. This is a bonus right here, man. So I'm gonna play the original. I'm gonna play the remix, and y'all tell me where it came from. This is a remake. I'm gonna do it in reverse order.
We gotta tell you the sample.
Huh?
We gotta tell you what record it was sampled from.
Yes. It was sampled from the original, but it was sampled twice. So when you hear it, because I heard it in the car, I was like, yo, this is new too. This is a new Harry Fraud joint featuring French Montana, Jadakiss, and Benny the Butcher. Check it out.
I should have signed the Coke Boys, but I was still a dope boy. Butcher coming, should have signed the Coke Boys, but I was selling Coke, boy.
I don't know the sample, but I was
Harry Fraud. You know how the street should go. What y'all niggas expect from me? It was destiny. I grinded excessively, put rocks on the neck of me. This coupe I got from DuPont Registry. The standard, a hammer, and all my rooms, I get a new Glock every week. My old bitch think I'm too rich to send a Uber. My new bitch wanna get pieces made from my jeweler. Drive-bys with Rugers, 20 racks for the shooter. The FBI heard I can make cocaine like a scooter. The letter to my nigga in jail told him he blessed. He said you gotta hold us down, you the only one left. Yeah, responsibility come with that opportunity. Don't want no crooked preacher lying in my eulogy. Hoes think they using me. I got her out the country eating beautifully. Spent a couple hundred on a charcuterie. Raw endorsement, war with law enforcement. To my lawn full of Maybachs and small porches. Let's go. I should have signed the Coke Boys, but I was selling dope, boy. I should have signed the Coke Boys, but I was selling dope, boy. I should have signed the Coke Boys, but I was selling Coke, boy. I should have signed a Coke Boy, but I was selling Coke, boy. Coke Boys charge double in the drop pack.
I don't believe this, man. I feel y'all remember Streets is watching?
Oh,
the soundtrack?
1-800 Hustler.
Come on. I want to let these motherfuckers know something. Look at that.
We happen to be them fly niggas, don't try niggas, do all y'all niggas.
I get this by y'all.
Drop on you quicker, nigga. We happen to be them fly niggas, don't try niggas, do all y'all niggas.
Glad you played that.
That'll put the drop on you quicker. We brought up every raw chapter from the history of slinging crack to the history of rap, from the history of.
Yo.
Let's talk about this now.
Let's go.
Nobody want to talk about this.
Let's go.
But when it was before it even happened with the verses, with Dipset and Locks, me and my partner from Albany Projects, we've been saying before verses, who would the Locks be paired up good to battle?
I said
and it wasn't no Dipset.
I said G-Unit.
I said MOP.
MOP
would have got washed.
So, but I don't. The energy, fame, and I'm bringing is going. Listen.
Live?
Listen. We're gonna keep it 100, right?
Live.
We're gonna keep it 100 still.
You ever seen MOP
You see the disrespect. Yeah. They won with that disrespect too now.
Facts. They did.
Look at these clown niggas wearing leather pants out here. So how you gonna pull that same disrespect off against MOP?
You can't.
You can't.
MOP don't have the records though.
What?
Well, see, the verses is what? 20 records?
20 joints.
They don't have
They don't got 20 joints?
20 joints?
For Locks?
Yeah, for Locks.
Nah, man.
For the Locks?
See, but look,
they don't got 20
Let's
joints.
go with
They
that.
got
Let's go with that. Locks versus MOP.
They got 10. No, Dipset had
still.
way more hotter records, and a movement was culturally relevant.
I felt
they didn't have better.
Hey, still, I felt they know.
That fucking Garden would have been silent, nigga. When
Yo,
shit came on.
you
I
I'm
felt
just
they
giving
knew.
a stack.
I felt they knew that was the battle, right?
That's
because if you go to it, why is MOP they walkout song?
Oh yeah, they was.
Hold on.
No, they was. Yeah.
Why is it they walkout song? Wrong. The Locks came out to MOP.
What song? Which one?
Son, the Locks is a tough get, man.
It
I'm
is.
telling you why, because they span 3 decades. Like they was around in the bad, but they was around with Biggie. They was around, like they got a lot of catalog. Like they was around with, like they got records with X. They got records with Big. They got records with niggas that who ain't here no more.
I think.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
MOP definitely got records.
I think that MOP energy.
What record with Jay is going? What record with Jay?
It would have been too much.
Yo, hold on, 3.
It would have been too
No,
much.
but tell me, and I can play your Locks record that'll beat it. That bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out there doing their thing.
Just imagine.
No,
yeah, it's interesting though.
Imagine Annie up coming on.
I can play
We talking
Benjamins.
Benjamins didn't do shit against Dipset.
It did. Go back and watch it.
The Benjamins?
Imagine if Annie
Benjamins did do something.
Shit off.
No. They said that, oh, what you gonna play Puff record? Because they tried to play bowling. Jada wrote Benjamins. If y'all don't know, Jada wrote Benjamins.
That's interesting though.
That
That
is
is
saying,
an
that
interesting
energy.
joint.
I'm going over that energy.
Yeah,
It would have been
energy live,
different,
it
man.
would be different.
Back to back.
You would have bullied
Billy and Fame. You're not bullying
It would
them.
have just been Billy and Fame. You would have had the whole Brooklyn on that fucking.
Niggas ain't got enough
Annie Up
records.
remix.
Oh man, it was
Oh God.
cold as ice. That energy.
Wild out.
I say
Come
if
on,
they,
my nigga, like,
That's interesting. We,
is wild.
yo, 3. We can do that next week though. You could be the Locks. I'll be MOP.
I'm not even entertaining that.
Come on, man.
I'm not even entertaining that. My nigga
Cold as ice.
Yo, we can do that next week. 3.
Sacrifice. Nigga, Kiss won't fuck with me if I do that. Man. I ain't doing that. Man. I ain't doing that.
Yo, man. So we come to the end of another show, man. Shout out to my guys, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday, 8 to 10 is the Oddcast. Myself, word up. Myself, 3D, and JOJ, man. You know, we do this every week, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to come back, man. We definitely got to hear some of your music, man. Word up, man. And we got more than one show.
Yeah, I gotta bring Bandit.
Yeah,
when I drop that up here.
Yeah, nah, we could do that, and we could do that top of the year next year. Cause me and 3, we got a new
coming soon.
We rebranded. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Coming soon.
You
know
no
what I mean?
off
We
season.
rebranded.
No off season.
Talk about it,
ready.
3.
No off season podcast, man. We talk about everything from hip hop culture to music to sports, fashion, everything. You know what I mean? We're gonna be here every night from Friday nights from 8 to 10.
Yep.
No off season. NOS for short.
Word up, man. For real. So on that note, Steelsdagreat, DJ JOJ, 3D. We are the Oddcast, man. And until next week, we are signing off. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.